Okay, guys, time for the favorite Luckland raid zone, Vexthal. This zone still has a lot of good gear in it that people like to get and they like to farm. So we're going back because we haven't attempted it yet, and our level is 55. Oh yeah, that's right. So we have leveled up a little bit, and I got a few AAs here, getting close to 970, I should say. And this is, remember, like I said, some of the best stuff comes from this zone. There's a lot of stuff with clickies on it, and it was just a great raid zone that they made. Now, on the live servers or TLPs, this zone will be a real long raid, super long. But on this server, they've made it a lot shorter, so there isn't nearly as much trash as I hear. So hopefully that will work out. Now we're just going to wait to get ready. We have a a new player that's trying to join us. His name is Brian Zanduvar. Welcome aboard, Brian, out there. I hope you can hear us. And he's having a little trouble setting up his Discord. And since he can't hear us through there, but he can hear us through this, I'll go ahead and tell you what to do and help you out on what to look for, Brian. So, Brian, what you do is you click the user settings tab. And then when you go on the user settings, it's in the lower right, lower left, you go down to voice and video. When you click that, you should see voice and video. You should see input device, output device. Make sure they're the correct ones. You can check your voice doing a mic test. Make sure you have it. You need a headset or some kind of microphone and a whatever. Set push to talk. Click on the key bind, and you should be good. That's all there is to it. If you don't see anything in that setting, then like say you look for the device, and that means it's not going to work. But you'll need to get that together. I know you can do it, because when we first got Dragos over here, we could not hear him. He sounded like he was in the closet, and it was just like, we can't hear a darn thing he's saying. And I was like, can you come out of the closet so we can hear you? And he said, I'm not out of that closet yet, but I'm gonna get a microphone. Then he
Well,
got a microphone, and he was
it's
all good.
because I had the headset from my Hello Kitty Adventure Island pack, and well, that doesn't work.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. He's got the greatest sense of humor. Look at that. Can roll with the punches. Yeah, so he's here now and everybody is there. Let me just check the messages. Yeah, I haven't heard anything. So Zandivar, if you can hear us out there on the stream, um, let me send him a message. Hang on.
Be right back.
Okay, I just told him I'm talking to him on stream now. So yeah, if you can, Brian just said something there. I understand your situation. I'm familiar with the things like, Broca's and Wernicke. So if that is the situation, then yeah, well, that's the best way. We need to get on voice with you. That's the only way. The other way, typing won't work. So we are in the instance. Let's take a look at Vexthal. We need to get the key to this place. Oh my gosh, there's so much red stuff. Look at all this stuff. We're going to get a lot of AAs. And yeah, perfect for Saturday night. Here's what our AAs look like. You can take a look at this. Still working our way up there. Lots and lots of things to get. But if you've been watching last night, they have made Planes of Power more difficult. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but a lot of our guys here have been running Ralos and other ones before, and it was like no big deal, but it got harder. Same with Plane of Fire. The mobs are more beefy now and everything. So that's always exciting when they make it more difficult. That must mean they're watching us. So who knows? Maybe they're going to throw us some surprises tonight. We're all ready for the surprises. If you devs are watching out there, or if you come in late, throw us some surprises. Like maybe make a loot pinata drop, or maybe make Kazakh Thul pop out in the middle of the zone. Do something cool, because
I have
that
a
would be
funny
great.
feeling it's going to be a loading. Please wait is going to be the curveball.
Oh no. Yeah, we don't want to see that. Alrighty. Okay, so Dragos, you know this zone. I've only done it a couple times. Ready to roll out, guys?
I need cleric buffs.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll get you. Hold up. I'll do that. Okay, hit point buffs. Here we go. Thank you. Okay, Temperance coming.
Got to start off the expedition with something we do every time. I
What's
got a
that?
slash brood gesture to Brackus. I always give him the old salute.
Okay. Hang on. Let me see any other buffs you may need, Brackus.
Come here, let me put my beer on your head.
It's flat like a table. You probably could, but I will drink it.
No, I think I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Let me set up for some. Yeah, we'll see what we run into. SOAA check. There we go.
What you need to do is pick me up and throw me at the first name.
Yeah. All right, everybody, all good. Let me check Brax. I wish that the buff window was bigger, but oh well. Okay. Yeah, this zone's got a lot. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I'm gonna shut the map. And Grockle, welcome aboard. Good to see you out there. Good to see Grockle. Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. See what he's got on him. Oh.
Oh,
What?
somebody got assassinated.
Really? Oh, you
Wow.
got the assassinate going?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
these are humans.
Oh, bow shot too. Dang. We win.
That is. They sure look like weird looking humans. Just strange humans. All right, that's good. Make it faster then. Okay,
So
big.
this is technically our first boss right here.
Hey, it's a Vadin. He's from Akiva Ruins.
We win.
Oh wow. Double boba.
It's the one that drops the palace key. So you're gonna need to loot that. You can get inside.
Okay. Oh wow, he is tough. Oh, that's because we're fighting another one. There you go.
Yeah, he has a lot of hit points.
Yeah. So for the guys out there watching, we've been talking about solo self-found because we're going to do a self-found run pretty soon. And there are some new changes to enchanters. Like they're not going to cast a spell bar, etc., etc. So it really changes things for us. But we're thinking about, if you guys have ideas or you've done stuff, we're thinking about builds that can be effective against bosses. We're going to try to build for the bosses. Because I figure group content is pretty easy no matter which way you cut it. But it's raid content that's going to be where it's at.
The other thing that really hurts us is it scales. We got a group of 4, so we're just a little bit tougher than everybody else. When you're out there soloing it, it's one thing, but when you got 4 people,
Yep.
it's a little different.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, and that's the thing is, you know, it will be a lot more difficult than what we're experiencing now.
I just want to know if Ralos from last night is the Ralos they're going to leave, because that's going to be interesting. If you have to fight ads from 95% all the way till death, oh, that's going to be interesting.
I think people are going to have to be 65 with like 1,000 AAs minimum to take them on.
Well, it's like Zegany. People that don't fully understand the Zegany thing will get help, and I think that's what Ralos is going to turn into. Is Ralos is going to be you're going to find a group of people to help you get that flag.
Yeah,
It's going to have to be. But if you're solo self-found, that's going to be interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah, they probably have to wait till they're way like 65. Some people probably have to have 3,000 AAs.
Wait till Discord drops and level 70's out.
Yeah, yeah, that'll probably, yeah. Oh, there we go. Finally.
Completed the ornate breastplate for the paladin. It's actually really nice, that cure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, he's got the palace key. I'll go ahead and pick it up. Let me put it in a safe spot. Okay, putting it here. Goose. Oh, we love these to power level off of.
I know you guys all know this, and this is just a repeat, but when the stuff splits inside the palace, just start from the bottom and work your way up, because splits will
Okay.
always be at the bottom.
But these guys, if they have few hit points like these, we could just hit the AoE button.
And we gotta add
Some do, some don't.
Ads
It's
coming.
kind of it's a mix in between.
Okay, bombs away. Yeah. Okay, got him. Yeah, these aren't the good goose that we're used to. Okie dokie, moving up. Guys in a row.
debuff stick rocks.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Oh, the door's open already.
No, sorry, I had the key.
That's good. Better 2 keys than 1. That's all good.
No, but when it closes behind us, you should really quick use it just so it goes into your key ring.
Okay, will do. Got a whole bunch of them here. In the doorway.
Top, bottom to the top.
Bottom to the top. Bottom to the top. That's it. One big Tootsie Roll. Okay, let me click on the door. Okay, there you go. Should have
Keep
gone.
back and shake his Tootsie Roll.
What's my pants full now?
Get some suspenders, fat guy.
Casting standby. Make sure you all have mana. Oh wow, again.
Hey.
Baby
job.
rock. Baby rock
Good
lobster.
Prince.
Oh yeah.
All right, good to know, Grockle. Thanks for the tip out there. Okay, here we go. Here we come.
You can't assassinate the alien dudes, man.
Yeah, because he's an alien.
Because they're aliens. Yeah, they're not humanoid.
Going with boom boom.
Rockstar.
I don't know. This seems silly.
Tough.
I can assassinate a rock guy, but I can't assassinate an alien.
Okay, gotta keep pop. Oh, I got teleport. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm over here. Oh, wow, interesting. Okay, gather around. Heal coming. Okay. Go. Get back up.
So we have to go to either one of the wings to get the wing key. Now the issue is we have to clear the entire wing, so it's going to take a little bit of time. Because when you try and kill the wing boss, he summons everybody in the wing to come and help him. They can get very, very hairy quickly.
Yes.
So we don't want to do that.
Good advice.
Clear.
What's that?
I never got any cleats on my island.
Really?
Yeah, just open the door.
Well, there's a name on each wing, so might as well kill him to get some fat loot.
Sound good?
Dang, stuff here has got some major hit points on it.
Alien hit points.
Just like that girl that did the alien fart. That was funny. Okay.
Years later.
Yeah. Yeah. It's getting real wild.
The first boss that drops loot, though, you're going to be like, yep, this is why we're here.
Yeah.
Now I remember why I put up with that. The good news is they did drastically drop the amount of trash you got to kill.
That's good. Welcome aboard Night Air out on YouTube. Good to see you again. Oh,
Yeah,
these guys.
Rock guy yet?
Yeah, they spawn a different guy after you kill him.
The cloak guys. Alien.
I'm gonna have to take a little
I
mid
think
break.
these are a different breed because they're not humanoid.
Oh. Okay, med break, guys. Okay, gonna mid. Let me use the mana stone. Yeah, Brian, out there, Brian Dunn. We need you to get the voice going, the Discord. Otherwise, you'll be impossible for you to coordinate with us. So let me see something. I don't know if he heard. So Brian out there on YouTube, we're running a progression run. So there's a couple things I need to go over with you. Like we're only using in-era gear, like we've got up to planes of power like tier 1 and some of the tier 2. So your gear will have to be stuff that's that or below. Like we don't have any plane of time gear or anything like that. Like look at this, and then these here from Catacastilum. This is quest stuff here. Like this Bracer of Sense, that's from Umbral Plains. So we're doing all in progression runs. That's why the hit points are only 8,000 instead of like 15,000 and such. You can see here, this is all stuff we've got. So it's kind of like a self-found type of thing. 55, you're at the perfect level. You can have as many AAs as you want at 55, but we also will need you to be on Discord. At least be able to hear us. So I know you're having a little difficulty with that. So in the beginning of the stream, I was kind of mentioning what you can do to get the voice going, because I know it's harder for you to read it, which is understandable given your condition. And I understand the condition there if it's hard to read the words. So what you need to do is go into Discord. I know you can do it, because if you can hear me out in the stream, then your computer has a sound device. And go to user settings, voice video, and check the output device that you have. Make sure it's a correct output device. If you have a headset, that'll be good too. And we definitely do have 2 spots here. Definitely would love to get people in. Definitely would, because this game is a lot of fun with more people. Okay. Yeah, you can hear it, Brian, but we need you to hear it in real time, like on Discord. Because the stream delay is about, what is it? About 25, 30 seconds, sometimes even more.
Great. So we're going to be our setup room. You guys can come into this room and just chill in here, and I'm going to pull to here.
Okay, hanging in there, coming. So, yeah, but it's not too late, Brian. So if you get that voice going and get your gear set, you'll be all good.
Yeah, we're going to be here for the next 2 hours, so
yeah,
you got plenty of time.
Yeah, you have access to Discord, or give you access and all that. Just try to figure out what it is. You may have to set load up Discord as administrator or something like that. People have had to do that. Night Air says use your phone.
Exactly what it is, probably.
Yeah, you can also use your phone too, like Night Air is doing. But you have to be able to kind of communicate. For this especially, because we have a few players, like when we had bigger raids, it didn't matter as much, like until we got to those mechanics where it did matter. But you'll have fun.
So Brackus, drink that I like, I think I might just have tonight, is Apple Crown with Sprite. It is delicious. And I'm having pineapple pizza to boot.
Oh, I hate you right now.
I'm pretending I'm in Hawaii. You're actually in Hawaii. I'm eating fruit.
I'm going to punch you in the face when you're sleeping.
I won't feel that I'm going to drink enough of this Apple Crown. I'll just wake up and think I fell again.
Oh, excuse me. Bought some of that mead. I'm chilling in right now.
I'll just drink my Bud Light.
Really?
Hey, Kid Rock.
I was waiting for that, dude.
Tell him, Truz.
Yeah, right. I know. Be a man. Drink some scotch straight on the rocks.
That's not a man. No.
That's an old man, but it's still a man.
That's not a man.
Then Levitt rocks.
Whiskey, maybe, not scotch. scotches for like I sell stocks and I'm gonna sell too much and lose too much money. I'm gonna jump out of the 7-story. That's a scotch drinker.
Buffs, Batman. This guy had a lot.
Yeah. That's a cool debuff stick you got. Is it usable only by warriors?
Let me see.
Monk,
Monk,
Beast,
Necro,
Berserker.
Beast Lord, Berserker.
Oh,
Yeah, like-
darn. Oh, I'd love something like that, but can't use it.
Yeah, it pisses me off when I don't have access to that thing because I use that way too much. And
I
it's
think it's
so
so
convenient.
Cast 1 second too, so you can boom, boom, boom.
And it takes 3 buffs at a time, and it will not.
Oh
Like I
my.
told you, like anal magic and all the other stuff will accidentally or inadvertently take somebody else's like
Yep.
debuff or something. This doesn't.
Oh my.
Fatal Magic.
It
Is that
only gets their
something?
buff.
Oh, they came on this side.
Oh yeah, it came out the other
Yep, on the other
door.
side.
Oh, the best way to get rid of their buffs is just to kill them.
They go down a lot faster when the buffs are gone, I notice. So yeah, it is making a big difference. You know, I had figured out before, like as an enchanter, like if you can get recant magic on mobs and take off 4 buffs, a lot of times those buffs could be giving the mob over 1,000 extra hit points minimum.
Yeah.
And then so in one shot, you've just reduced him by 1,000, and didn't gain any big aggro. You know, you look at Ice Comet, does 1,000 damage. You got to cast that, use a ton of mana, and you get aggro. You know, so it is the best thing. Oh, I got an EOM, nice. I remember in the past, people are, oh, don't even debuff them, waste your time. I'm like, no, it's really worth getting a debuff. And then, like, these mobs have so many darn buffs, my god. You can just imagine. And also the damage they do to you, too. You take those buffs off, you take their haste off and everything.
In the old days, it was so much fun to watch the wizards start to crank up. Next thing you know, they were summoned and dead.
Yeah. Oh, this guy can heal himself. Oh, I saw that.
Freaking eggs. I'm gonna throw it at people.
Now look at the difference with no buffs on. Look at his health go down so fast. It's just like, wow, he has less resistance and everything.
It's gonna be the named after this. I don't know if we want to fight him in his room or pull him. I'm not sure. So it's up to you guys. You want to fight him in his room or pull him out here?
Let's
Oh,
get
yeah, we can go get him in his room.
Okie dokie.
I think it might be.
Oh, he has like a silence. I want to say he's got a manage rain too, but you just need to stay back from him if you're not a melee.
Okay.
We can rock and roll.
Okay, following you.
He's in that doorway right in the middle.
Okay, he's got. Here it comes. He wants a fight out here. Oh, what is this thing? Okay, it's something on. Okay, assisting.
Yep, you want to stay back a little bit to avoid the silence. I don't know if we can avoid the silence or not.
Popping pants heel. Yeah, Grockle says he silences. We'll see when it pops up. Okay, one guy down. Got Mortal Coil is up. Good. Yep, it looks like it hit. It's called Silence of the Shadows. Yeah, it's 2 seconds, 1 second. Lighten him up. He's got some meat on the bones. I don't know if I can hit him with Ice Comet.
So if we can beat this guy, we can beat the rest of the zone. Because this guy's about equivalent to all the rest of them.
Wow. Silence. I'll try to step back and see what range I get. If I can stay out of this here. What a difference between this guy and Ralos.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know if this is actually hitting him. No. Yep, silence.
Yeah, I'm getting almost 2,300 with a pants heel.
Okay.
I've been a bad rogue, and I just made my evade button. So now we're good.
Okay. Oh boy, the spam is going by real fast. Yeah, looking pretty good. We've been silenced again. I'm gonna send up the pets on. Here, I can do that while I'm silent. Whoa, Brackus, what was that? Is he rampaging?
That was life burn.
Oh, wow. That was interesting. No wonder. I was like, whoa.
Then I pop Rage of Ralos and I'm right back up.
Oh, that's cool.
Awesome. You need to pop Rage of Ralos first, then Life Burn, so it immediately replaces it.
Wow.
Cool. I wanted to scare cats, though.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that's awesome.
10 minutes cooldown.
Yeah, if you max it out, I think it's down to 5 minutes on Life Burn.
It's only one level right now.
So, Dragos,
right.
you're saying that if we kill this one, this is the hardest boss in the whole zone?
He's equivalent to the rest, basically. So that's what I would say.
Wow. So,
I don't think they get harder.
Anha will be around this level?
She might be a little bit higher, but the point is there's no death touch. There's no nothing. It's just a tank and spank. She does G flux. The other ones will do G flux and shit like that, but they're not much more difficult than this guy.
Wow. Let me link the goods here. There's some North Wing key. Anybody need a North Wing key?
Yeah, go ahead and loot that.
I'll pick one up. There's one more in there for you guys. There's a bunch of them. Yeah, everybody grab a North Wing key.
I went to go loot and I looted the boss. So say, check out the boss. He's got loot.
Okay, let's check him out. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. So let's take a look at this. Let's see. Shaded. Here's an enchanted one. We have Umbrasyl bracers. We have a Gorget of superiority. How interesting. So if you look at the wrist, that's a melee item. And the other one is got Deadeye on it, the head, neck, and shoulders. And then we have the neck piece, 41% haste. And if you guys are interested, let me know. Go ahead and roll for it. If nobody rolls for it, go ahead and ninja it. I'm pretty happy with, well, actually, Bracelet of Sense.
Yeah, I was going to say, this stuff is nice. Plus, the focus effects on this armor is going to be very nice. So if people don't start fighting each other for this armor, then I don't know what you guys are thinking. I'm not talking about this drops necessarily. I'm just talking about in this zone, with people better be fighting for the loot because there's some good stuff.
Yeah. Let's see here. The wrister, let me compare it to what I have. It's actually a melee wrister. That's the problem. It's got good AC and all that, but I will give up 30 healing on it, so I can't really use it. I mean, I shouldn't be. So it's for somebody else. And then the neck piece. Let's see what they go for out there. There's a legendary one. Neck piece has how many hit points? I got the Planes of Power one. Heal and spell, they're kind of about the same. But yeah, I got to keep my neck piece. I got spell haste on it. Yeah, let me see. Anybody want any of this stuff?
Negative.
Let me check that shaded thingy. Let's see here.
I don't want to lose my spell power.
Yeah, I know that spell power is so key. So the head, neck, and shoulders thing called the shaded Amis, if you get it to legendary, let's see, what does it have? 10. Yeah, you're gonna lose a lot of spell power on that head, neck, shoulders. Yeah, you're gonna lose too much. Well, I'll just pack the wrister. Okay, I'll pick the stuff up if anybody wants it. Let me know later. Okay, guys. I'll move up.
Do we want to kill the other wing boss, or do you want to just move on in and start going for other bosses?
It's up to you guys. What do you think?
Kill them all.
But it will take a lot longer if we kill the other guys, other side. That's the only thing.
We can always come back. We can always come back for him. I was gonna say if we run out of time, then we just leave the DZ open and somebody can stay and kill him. So let's just move in deeper.
Yeah, because it's gonna be a long one tonight. Oh yeah, let's go. North Wing Key, where do I activate that at?
The next set of doors.
Okay. Okay, this guy here. Oh, wow, nice.
What guy?
What guy?
Yeah, keep doing that. And we'll be able to, oh yeah, there you go.
Unfortunately, it's hit and miss, and it gets fewer and fewer the farther we go in.
When it hit, it hit.
When it hits, it hits.
Yeah, his grandkids definitely felt it.
And Brian says he can hear us, but the game sound is bad? Can you explain? Can you speak, Brian? Because we also need you to talk so we can get communication. Like we need to know if you're dying or anything like that.
Or if you go to the bazaar.
Yeah, like we got somebody that likes to go to the bazaar in the middle of the fight.
No, Tracker will tell him if he goes there because Tracker will already be there waiting.
Yeah.
We got that covered.
Hey, at least I didn't sell my Epic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit! It's out publicly.
Son of a gun.
He used all his ammo now. Now you can say anything you want to because he's got everything.
It's like a lot of knockbacks going on here. Yeah, it's Gwen. Yeah, he's into Discord, so he's trying to get in via Discord. So we're gonna add him as our 5th player tonight. But it's a little. There he is. He's in voice there. He can hear us, but he said his game sound. It messed up his game sound. Usually there are technical difficulties. It takes a little while for people to get it together, like anything else. So it'll just take him a little while. And welcome aboard, Gwen. Good to see you. As we do Vexthal.
Right here.
So after this fight, let's see if Brian can talk or anything. Okay, hold up a minute here. Let's see. I'm gonna just sit here. So Brian, you can hear us, but can you do push to talk and use your voice so we can hear you? Let me flip over here. We know you can hear us, but we need to see if you can talk and all that.
Oh yeah, pay attention to your AAs here because the experience for AA here is amazing.
Yeah, let me check. I got 16 AAs already. Okay, so Brian, yeah, work on your mic, same way you got the hearing part together. Get the good old mic going and you'll be all set. What should I get going on this here? Let me look here. Jeez. Critical affliction. Gift of magic, fury of magic. These are just crit modifiers. I need to get something that twin heal. Here we go. 1% chance. Okay, we'll spend it on twin heal. And then I want to spend it on. Actually, planar power is really good. It'll raise these stats a lot. Check it out, guys. See that? And we'll get more points to go into planar power. So it's raising all the stats here, which help. Everything helps. 980 AAs. I'm done with the real important ones.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. How many AAs that you guys got? Like Brackus?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, we can hear. Oh, yeah. There we go. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I have no game sound.
Oh, okay. But can you play with no game sound? I mean, as long as you can hear us, that's the most important thing.
Yeah, because I'll be able to hear your chat and the game sounds from your voice.
Okay,
We can
great.
make game sounds for you if you like.
Yeah. So, okay, so we're in Vexthal. I can send you an invite. Is your character name Zanduvar? Okay, maybe you didn't hear that. Okay, let me get a heal going. Healing Dragos.
That guy got a croquet mallet.
Yeah, right?
Looks like it. So Zanduvar, can you hear us? Do you have your gear set up so you're using gear that's within the era?
Yeah, I'll have to take a few pieces off, but that's not going to stop anything.
Okay. Will you be able to do that? Once you're done with that, I'll send you an invite. And then I'll give you a DZ ad and all that.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm right outside I'm right inside the instance, so.
Nice.
Oh, but we're in a different instance.
Oh, I know. When you send me an invite, I'll zone out and come back in.
Okay. And Garrett Graves, welcome aboard. I sent a bunch of things from Pinchaloaf last night. Thank you so much. I don't really need too much in terms of weapons because I'm a healer. But Garrett Graves out there is asking what kind of weapons we're going to need for Saru. I'm pretty much a healer, so.
We need at least one bow for Tricare.
Okay.
And then
one
after
bow.
that, it doesn't matter. Slashers, one-hand blunt, or daggers. That doesn't matter because we can use any of our melee can use those. So if you wanted to
Okay.
do slashers and I don't know, a piercer. So at least I got a piercer, but I don't think it really matters. So slashers, one-hand blunt, or piercer, whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay. Sounds good. After we kill this
We'd
guy,
just
I gotta
like to
take a
have-
break.
Okay.
We'd just like to have one bow, if possible.
Thanks, Garrett. There you go. He said he can make up to 6 weapons. Plate leggings of
I really
lunacy. I got it. Yes.
All I was saying was I appreciate him. He's a good man.
Yes, he really is.
And that
Longsword,
Saru
nice
run
bow.
will be dedicated to him. I'm going to get an airplane to circle around over my house with his name on it, and it's going to be thanking him for 24 hours.
Oh yeah, that's the way to do it. Okay, so wait here. Let's see if we can get Zanduvar Brian in. Let's give him a few moments. Looks like he might be close. I've just finally leveled up the plate leggings of lunacy, which I got in Grieg's End, and that's going to replace Greaves' stability since I've been using since Velius. Amazing.
You see that two-hand blunt that just dropped? The croquet mallet?
Let's see.
All right, I took off everything that's out of the earth.
Wow.
Okay.
That's for you, Zerker.
Okay, Zanduvar, is that your character's name?
No, it's ZANZAN.
Zanzan. Okay, sending an invite. Okay, sent an invite. Once you get in here, I'll send you a DZ.
Oh no, he's got a bard.
That's good. Did you get the group invite, Zanzan? Just waiting for you to accept the group invite.
Yeah, I don't see it yet.
Okay, I'll try it again. ZANZAN. Okay, I sent it again. I'll send you a DZ ad then, and then you can just come here in person. We'll may have to add you in person.
Are these technically Akivan, or is that
Yeah.
only for Akiva Ruins?
No, the guys with 4 arms are Keepins.
Ooh.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Zanzan accepted it. Zanzan, come on into the DZ. Should be able to come all the way up the front door. And then when you get here, I'll send you an invite. It shows him in the expedition here. How you doing, Zanzan? Oh, maybe you can't hear me.
How do I get into your instance?
Oh, okay. So what you do is go back to the bazaar, and then the guy that transports you around, the translocator guy, select expedition. And he'll
Okay,
send
no
you.
problem.
You,
That's
you
if you
can't
have
do that
it unlocked.
unless. Yeah, you have to spend the 5 EOM to unlock that option.
Oh shoot, he should be able to. Oh crap. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm good. I spent the 5 EOM.
Okay. Okay, go for it. We'll wait for you.
We can have his bard sing us a song every now and then.
Here, he should have the invincibility mode.
Be back.
Okay. Well, you know what? When Brackus comes back, if Zanzan's still zoning, we can still continue to clear out stuff, and he should be able to come here, and then we could open the door for him. Unless he's been here already, then he can get through it. Okay, he's into DZ. Nice. There he is. Okay, Zanzan, come on up. Okay, good. All right, Sweater Goblin. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Thanks for door servicey, Dragos. All right, Zanzan, I see you in the zone. Come on up to the front door, and I'll send you an invite. Oh, there he is.
He's right,
Right here.
he's right here.
Okay, yeah. He was just, it showed him at the other part. Sending
I
invite.
brought company.
Okay, I sent you an invite. Go ahead and select it.
Make sure your pet taunt is off.
Yeah.
Please.
And I just sent you a group invite. You should get it.
I might have them turned off. Is there an option that I need to turn on?
For what?
Group invite.
You should see it on there's a thing where it says disband invite, you know? That thing, and then it say accept.
Or you can just target you and just type /invite and it should join.
Yeah, I did target him and click the invite button. Zanzan, are you in another group, or have you played in a group before?
No, that's what I'm saying. I might have the group option turned off.
Okay. Okay, Dragos, what advice can you give him? He's never been in a group. How can you describe
target you and type /invite, and that should join the group.
Okay, so target Gregory House, who is to your right, and then do /invite, and it'll get me in. That'll get him in.
I didn't think there was a way to refuse group invites.
I think there is. It's in the options. Let's see. Under
That's what I was
options.
looking right now.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. That's why I've been looking. I see trading with everybody. You can turn that off.
Yeah.
But I didn't see where there was options for group. No, he joined.
Okay, good. He made it. All right, there you go.
There's an option that says auto consent group. Oh, that's for
Okay.
corpse.
All right, stick together. Okay, we got him. Let's go, Zanzan and company. Welcome aboard.
All right, we're gonna sit in this room.
Okay. Yeah, auto consent group is what he has to have, is what Sweater Goblin said. Barge,
holy
Mage, Beast Lord.
This little croquet mallet just wails on these guys.
Right?
Keep it going.
Yeah, that thing hits hard.
So good. He has a
Got
V
it for
sword.
5 and 6K.
The Bane damage
But
is
it's like
20.
it's like a 240 or 250. Yeah, so it is 243 damage with 40 delay. Plus, it's got 10 disease damage and 24 damage bonus. I don't know how that affects it, but still, yeah, 243, 40.
Wow.
So
And
directly in front of us, we'll clear this area out. We'll just stay here, but I'll pull it to us. And then on that, you can see through the glass door in front of us. There's another door. On the other side of that door is a boss. That'll be our first, real big boss.
okay.
It's
I'm
the
ready.
slime to make you happy, but he does have a G flux and there's no levitate here. So get ready to get flung around like popcorn in a popper.
Oh yeah. Okay.
If you need an assist, Zanzan, just set your assist to Brachus. Try and stay with him.
I'll stay with you because I'm switching targets.
Oh, damn it. I switched to try and save Tricare.
Ah, he got res.
He'll get panicked and gate the bazaar.
We love you, Tricare.
Only if I need another. It's only if I need another beer real quick.
Or another epic. Because it's in the bazaar.
Yeah, there you go.
Grab me a beer and grab Brachus an epic. Damn, look at all those Bard songs. It's been a while since we've seen Bard songs in the window.
Oh yeah, look at that. Nice.
When does the haste cap go up? I thought it was 55.
I don't get Bard haste until 60.
Gotcha.
But if you
The
remember what
overhead.
Salami said, Salami said the moment you start min-maxing is when the game isn't fun, so who cares?
Yeah.
Or when you stack.
Or when you can't stack, then the game is just completely over.
I can't stack.
And it's so funny making fun of that, but he was so hardcore, like something was seriously broken. They're like, no, dude.
Well, there was something seriously broken. He was.
No. Alright, let's see what this egg had. Yeah. Bear helmet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's worth 1,000 plat.
And welcome aboard, Scott Messersmith out on YouTube. Thanks for joining us again. Good to see Scott every night. Oh yeah. Okay, I gotta get a little mana.
Every time I hear Scott Messerschmidt, all I can think of is the German plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
just
a
wanna make a
damage
point.
shield out.
You have the what?
The shield that prevents the damage from coming through.
Oh
So
yeah.
it should
Look at
be
that.
easier.
Look at that. It does 900 absorption. Wow. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I did like it. I have a Bard too. Level 55, roughly around this. I run both of those two shields also, but you've got some good instruments. If you got 299 and 600, that's really good. Done some good work on your Bard.
Met up a minute, Brachus. The next one, we're going to charge the next room, and it's going to be just a boss, no ads.
Okay.
And Garrett Graves out there, I think we're fine with that. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Chris Gaylor, welcome aboard.
Garrett Graves, Brachus, and Traz want to know where to send the Chronos. What's your...
Only if I can get a laser gun.
You can get a shark with a freaking laser beam, but you're not getting a laser gun.
Freaking laser beam.
I just want a song. Squad automatic weapon.
We ready?
Yes, we're going in.
Going in. Let's
Here we
go.
Go time.
Bear time.
Oh yeah, the big bad goo. Oh yeah, I remember this guy. Okay. Yeah. Welcome aboard, K-Cow.
I got my heal over time on Brachus, and I'm healing.
And K-Cow, can you explain what you mean by the chrono market crash? Do you notice it? Is it on Teak or somewhere?
You know how many people would? You know how many people would stop playing if the chrono market crashed? And like if chronos go below $9 for resale on East Commons, there'll be so many farmers that are just like, "F it, it's not worth my time."
Yeah, that's true. But what about the ones in like Asia, and that like $3 is like a whole day's worth of food?
Well, I mean, eventually those people are flooding the market with so many that they're just crashing it themselves. And the thing about it is I don't know, a lot of people, so there's certain chrono farmers, like the guys that I hung out with, we'd farm chrono to sell, but we also played the game, and I helped a lot of people. Like I'd go and raid with other guilds. When my guild wasn't on, I'd raid with other guilds and help them out. But when all of those people like me and like the guys that were good chrono farmers, sounds oxymoron, but those guys leave, there's gonna be less fun people to hang out with. Because there was several guilds on Mischief that couldn't accomplish a lot of shit, and so I ended up bringing like 3 6-boxers with me, and I was a 6-boxer as well. So all of us together, 24 people, we showed up and we literally just face rolled shit for this guild and helped this guild progress all the way through Omens of War.
Oh.
And we did that 2 nights a week, Tuesday, Thursdays. We'd roll with those guys. So not every chrono farmer's a POS, but I'm just saying a lot of those guys, like those guys, when you can't make it justifiable to, keep 6 accounts active because you're not selling chrono, there's no reason to farm the chrono. I'm just saying those people will leave. So will it end the server? No, but it definitely will help decay the server and it'll slowly die.
I see. And K-Cow says no, what he meant was there's no crash on there. It's just that the population of this server is so high that he's saying it's going to have a negative impact on those other servers. And Gandalf, welcome aboard. Just logged on to TH. Yeah, the thing is, interface is using this Reign of Fear interface. Therefore, what you get is it looks like this. And I wish we could resize some of these, but that's just because the interface is an older interface. Good to see you, Gandalf. Haven't seen you in a while. And Garrett,
I
yeah.
just talked with 2 buddies that are playing on Teak right now, and they said that when they get bored in the next couple expansions, they're coming here. So many people have already talked about this server that are currently playing live. It's kind of cool.
Yep, and this is really where it's at. Welcome aboard, William Russell. There's a familiar name. How's William Russell doing? Yeah, this is really where it's at, guys. We were doing Pantheon one night, and I realized that. Oh, let me get the loot first. Okay, so here's a link of the loot, and we have here gauntlets. What does this does? Effect O'Keel's flickering flame. Okay, nobody cares about that. But blacksmithing, 15%. You get nice goods here. Sandals of contemplation, maybe something good. There's a darkened claw amulet. What is it? Meditation mod. And then here's a trident of slaughter. Well, anybody want any of this stuff? Anybody?
Blacksmithing gloves. Those are good gloves.
They really are. Smithing.
I remember farming those for Mischief forever because those sold for a lot of money on Mischief.
I'm going to sit here and let you guys go through the loot. And Gandalf, I'm not sure about how to import the EQUI file into the folder. I wish I knew. Yeah, and William Russell, it's Vexthal tonight. Let me go pop the map there.
What do you mean import the EQ file?
Yeah, I'm not sure. He might mean like get the one from live.
The UI. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
I
file
don't
you can
think
get.
that'll work.
Yeah, this is an older version of it. You can try it. It may or may not work. I would give it a try, Gandalf, but you notice like the target box here is just this way. We tried, there's nothing you can really do to fix the scaling of it. And I do notice there are some differences with the newer one. Yeah, and Garrett Graves said get the gauntlets because the trade skill factor is big. Oh yeah, and he wants his old saying. Yeah, give it a shot, Gandalf. I would worth a try. The worst that could happen is you just have to do reset UI, you know. It's worth a try. Let me put something in. I gotta level something up. I gotta put something in my thingy.
Well, if nobody wants the gauntlets, I'll take them.
Yeah, take it.
I just snagged him. We can
Okay.
arm
Good. Yeah, you can have them.
What is this here? I got some weapon and
Not an
honor
epic.
amulet.
It'll do.
Mine's set to heal power, right? Doing pretty good. I just want to cook something up like on the. I call this like the cooker, the power source. Looking for something I can improve. I got everything already at legendary. Blazing
You know
Band
what I just
braces.
remembered?
What?
We never killed Tunar, did we? We failed at that, didn't we? Or did we end up killing
No,
her?
we did. We won.
We killed her? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. That's right. We wiped the first time, and then we cleared the rest of the zone. Then we went back and killed her. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
You need to quit drinking so much.
You need to stop getting back to Bazaar and getting the
Crown,
beer.
man.
That's the only problem is I'm an extreme lightweight, and then I drink liquor. I don't drink beer.
And so Gandalf out there in YouTube, if it does work, please let us know so we can do it ourselves because I really do want my old EQ settings too. And Garrett Graves said, I tried my settings, just copied the UI folder, blah, 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 but it didn't work. Yeah, that's right. There are some custom UIs for THJ, might be on Discord. Thanks, Garrett Graves. Yeah, and that's the thing is this is an old, remember it's Reign of Fear or something like that? And the new UI is much, much different. Okay, guys, I'm ready when you are. And by the way, let's see how where's Zan's?
We're back out here in the
okay, let's go out.
the main little lobby here.
Come back to the lobby here. All right,
Yep, and then we're
Zan's
just
on the
sit
ball.
here and I'll clear here.
Oh yeah. All right, Zan's on the ball. I was like, where'd Zan go? And I was like, he's here. Oh yeah, Zan. So Zan, what part of the country are you from? Just getting to know new players.
I'm up in Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, Pennsylvania. Penn State. Thanks for joining us late night tonight for you.
He's in the same time zone as me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's right. You guys are real gamers then. You're for real gamers. I like that.
I sleep all day and I play all night.
Real question for Zandovar. Do you like pineapple on your pizza?
Yeah. Do
If
you
don't
like
say yes or no,
No.
what?
Good, man.
kick him from the group
Oh.
right now.
Then it's not a pizza, it's a pie.
Yeah.
They are called pizza pies.
Only in New York.
No, everywhere.
But
I might draw a little bit of aggro on running an AOE slow song.
okay. We seem to be okay
We
so
got
far
BA
here.
Baraka. We can go ahead and start creeping up this way. We're heading to the north.
Okay. Well, it's good to have you join us. Glad you could get everything set up real quick, Zan. A lot of times it takes people a lot longer, like a couple days to get everything all set up with the voice, but you did a pretty good job tonight.
Yeah, with Brackus, we had to use crayons and Sharpies to go ahead and draw directions on how to get it set up, so you're already a step ahead.
With stick figures.
Well, And it's really good because I can't read.
Because do you have Broca's aphasia or Wernicke's?
I don't know what it's called. When I had the stroke, the whole right side of my body, including the right side of my eyes, died. I can't see anything out the right side. I can't use my right arm. I can't use my right leg.
Uh-huh. So when you try to read, do the words look recognizable?
Up to 4 letters, about 4 letters long. It's really hard because my eyeballs don't see as well as they used to.
Oh, okay, so it's a vision thing. I gotcha.
Yeah, the good thing is the vision is slowly, I mean, really slowly starting to come back.
That's good.
Good.
Yeah, that's really good that some of these things you can recover, like, because the peripheral nerves are the only ones damaged. And it's not the way, hopefully it's, you know, not in the brainstem or anywhere. Yeah, if it's just a vision thing, that's not bad, not as bad. But some people have something called Broca's aphasia where they can't talk, or they have like Wernicke's syndrome where they can see the words, but the words are like, it looks like alphabet soup. And when that happens, that's rough. I mean, those are all basically caused by strokes. Yeah. Welcome aboard, Ka, out on YouTube. Thanks for joining again. Good to see all the familiar faces again as we go through another journey on the hero's journey. And guys, this is really where it's at.
Oh yeah.
You found an echo of memory.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and William, you should
Again,
try it out.
Sorry, move out and to the right. We're going to charge this
Okay.
door.
Okay, here we go. Two dudes here.
So this is the north wing, and then we'll do the south wing. It's the
Okay.
exact same thing as this wing, but it's just we're going to go up this spiral staircase to the dude up top. We'll kill him, and then we're going to come back down, go the same way we just came, and go to the south wing and do that to the south boss. Then we'll head over to the west wing and do this to the west wing boss.
I really like that bard shield. That's pretty cool. Bard shield's pretty
And
cool.
it's that. We got a bard that has got his songs going.
He's got bow shields going, which is good. Good work on there. I can tell he's played a bard before.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
My shirt off.
How long has it been, Zanzan?
Oh, a couple years. My main is an enchanter, mage, beast lord, and I've already beat the game.
Oh, Enchanter Mage Beastar. Yeah, that's that's pretty strong. I have the, you know, the cuck build too. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's good that they have setups like that that are really strong. It's a good entry point for for people getting into it. I like that.
Oh yeah, and it makes it to where you can see at least everything at least once.
Yeah, that's a big plus.
Nice roll there. Someone pushed me off the
Oh
stairs.
yeah, the stairs. Happy stairs. Here we go again.
Dude, if I get behind
Uh-oh,
you,
got somebody
push, I'm
down
gonna turn
here.
into a butt plug.
Somebody down here. We're gonna fight this dude.
You know what though? With the spikes on my helmet, it might work. Instead of going in, I might just stop and it might.
Another
poke.
one popped here.
The old mottos, I belly flop when I fall.
Yeah, and Garrett Graves, I use my rogue now. You remember, guys, Pinchaloaf when he started out, and I use him as my farmer tune. My my pet cuck build is also a farmer class, farmer tune. I like that, but I like this as a
Showtime.
group one. We're coming up, creeping up the stairs. Okay, let's go Diablo. And this game does get more fun the more people you have. I gotta
You want to know
say,
something sad?
eh?
So I went and did time this morning
Yes.
and wasn't paying attention. I'm talking to my wife, watching a show, playing EverQuest, and I was in front of Relozek when I was killing him, and I sure as hell ate in rage on my pet class because I just had auto attack on to help my pets. I was just spam healing, and I died in rage.
Whoa.
I felt so stupid. I felt almost as bad as Brackus with selling his epic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You guys even having to heal?
What's that?
Are you even having to heal?
No, not yet. But when we fight Atenhara, or like this shield would have really helped last night against Ralos. Don't worry, we're gonna need that shield big time. Keep it going. We have, like, so far all these bosses have been the small ones. But when we hit to the big lady, that's usually what happens. Like most of the time we go through the zone, like last night we were doing stuff until we got to Talon, then it got a little bit more dicey. Valen was so easy, we were just like, oh yeah. Then we got to Ralos, it went from like 1 mile an hour to 100 miles an hour immediately. So that's what happens with this game. It's like, it'll do that. And we just wanted to come back and clear this because we're trying to go through and do it progression style. We want to do Captain Krasnok, Bristlebane, all those bosses that killed us, Faradar. Eventually go back and do that. Faradar was just rough. Really, really rough. But it's always good to have the bard with the songs because that can really help you when it gets real hairy. Especially with a lot of ads.
Wow, I don't have to have a heal up, so I'm running as many as I can. I still keep a pet heal up and a self heal up, but other than that, I got nothing on my bar besides Bard on.
You're good. That'll be just fine. Even that's great.
And when you roll with BA Baracus, you don't have to have anything on your bar. I don't even turn attack on most times. I just sit and wait for the loot. Just falls out of the sky out of Baracus' ass.
What the hell?
Okay, got him. Okay, let's see what he dropped. Let's see.
Try going 2 one-handers for a while and see if that still don't take any damage.
So we got a couple things here. Leggings of Fiery Might. This casts Fiery Might is a pretty good buff, causing harm to anybody. It looks like some kind of damage shield. We have Gauntlets of the View. Okay, so that they're all basic level stuff. We have spell Ancient Shock of Sun, Magician spell. Okay, that'll go to Zanzan. We also have Ancient Shock of Sun, 2 of them. All right, Zanzan, your lucky night, 2 ancient spells for you. I'm okay on the ring. Anybody? I linked this stuff. Anybody interested in any of the goods? Anybody?
Yeah.
What would you like?
I'll roll on the leg.
Okay. If you're interested on the legs, go ahead and random 1,000 for the legs. 479.
And you might as well go ahead and take at least one of those spells to sell off because I only need 1.
We're okay. I'm okay. If anybody wants it, you go ahead and grab it.
I just want to sell the legs. I don't actually want to use them.
Okay, so there we go.
I just rolled to see if I could take it from Brackus and sell them, but I don't need them.
Okay, spells to Zanzan.
Say striker, I'd loot one of them. One of those spells for your mage.
Oh, he has a
Oh.
mage. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know it. Okay, then good idea. Go ahead, take one Tricare.
Yep. Then
Okay, got it.
We're good.
Okay, winner of the legs and stuff, grab that, and then after that, it's the rest of the loot's open for anybody.
Ninja. Got this sick.
Once we're ready, just
Let me check, see if anybody left anything behind. Okay, so the ring and the gauntlets, I'll pick it up if anybody feels like they want it later. Just contact me. Okay, good job, guys. Yeah, this is a real difference from Planes of Power. The stuff really hits like a truck over there. Okay, go this way, guys. Stay in this room here? Yeah.
once we kill this, we can start creeping down the south wing. I love this time of year. I got my fan in the window, nice and cool. I'm just sitting here relaxing, playing video games. I love the weather outside right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting down to like 62 at night. It's gorgeous.
Wow.
It'd be better if you have a better pizza.
You know what? If you drink enough, all pizza tastes the same anyway. It's okay.
it'd be a lot better if you had double scotch.
Yeah. And a newspaper and a cigar, maybe.
Hey, now you're talking. Ooh.
Here we go. Game on.
Yeah, the newspaper and cigars for the morning time when you have to go to the bathroom.
Are you having scotch for breakfast? Scotch for lunch? Scotch for dinner.
Now for breakfast, you got to have Irish coffee.
Just a hit of scotch. I'm
Yeah,
a whiskey and a brandy guy. I like a brandy.
coffee and Bailey's, man. That's how coffee goes.
Yep, and you keep creeping up.
Okay, we'll come over to you. Yep. Here we go. So, if we succeed tonight, well, we will in some way or another. What are we going to be doing tomorrow? Tomorrow night? Any guys have any ideas?
I thought we were looking at doing storms, and then we were going to farm our Bash and Thunder Tower key and work on our Agnar key. That was the goal.
I got that already on Pinch a Loaf. So does that mean this character's already flagged for it? You know, I got my Bastion of Thunder key, so he's already in there.
You'll be flagged for Bastion Thunder, yes, but you won't have the key for Agnar. Like that's unique to each person.
So that means we can skip Plane of Storms, then, is what you're saying, and just go straight to Agnar. Because the keys are
everybody's done form.
The BOT.
Because everybody, if you get like, I guess what I'm asking is, if you get flagged on one character but same account, is it flag all the characters?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that means I'm already flagged. You guys probably flagged for it too.
Yes, we are.
Okay, yeah. So we probably just head right there.
The only problem is I don't believe we can do Agnar.
No.
At this level.
Agnar, I think, is going to be worse than Rallo.
Yeah, well, with these changes too. Well, we still have like Seru. I mean, Garrett made us those weapons.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we should try to do that, because if we get to 60, Seru's going to be a walk in the park. He'll be too easy. Faradar will probably just...
Gimp Saru without his little buddies is going to be, that's doable. Saru with his buddies is going to be no walk in the park even for 60. He's going to be tough.
We'll go back and try him at a higher level. We should always try him at the easy level first, and then do like 0 out of 4, and then you could do 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4. That's kind of cool how they did that. And Garrett says he'll give us an Agnar pro tip. We definitely want to hear Garrett's Agnar pro tips. Oh yeah.
Do tell.
Yeah, we're really curious. Thank you.
Don't die.
Don't go to the bazaar.
If Agnar's in your way, turn.
So Garrett, the way we've always done it is in raid content, somebody's gonna kite Agnar around, and everybody else kills the portals. That's how it's done at on TLP and live, etc. Okay, you guys went up. Okay, let's go up, Tricare. This crazy little staircase.
Makes me dizzy.
Yeah, I know. Oh wow! Agnar can be rooted? Oh my gosh! I didn't realize that. See, he said you can use Emerix, which is a wizard root. Oh my, that's crazy.
We have a wizard.
Yeah, I think I might even have that spell too.
No way you bought that spell.
Well, it's you can root him. That's crazy. That means you can snare him and everything.
I know, but you usually don't buy the spell till after you need it one time.
Yeah, I might have got that, like a drop or something.
I'm pretty sure that's what we used to do back on live, is we'd snare him and let a ranger kite him. But we took care of everything.
Yeah. Do we kill all the portals, Garrett? Or
usually all but one.
He said you can root both bosses. The ones before Agnar. Agnar, Elneric, and Agnar. Okay, so you can root them. Oh my.
Yeah, I was going to say, Dracos, if you root him, you're not going to drag him around anymore.
Oh, right. I'm saying back in the day, though, I knew, he said if he's rootable, he must be snareable. Yeah, we used to snare him. But he was never rootable. Apparently, you can root him on this server.
Wow.
Yeah, but you do know that the prison server is going to save Darkball. It's going to become a real boon for them.
Oh, okay, yeah. So basically, Garrett, as I remember, he said, yeah, you can kill there's one portal you can't kill, but you can kill the rest.
Didn't we just get a root ring? Who got that?
Yeah.
Ring of Immobilizer.
Yeah, I think I have one of those. Yeah, let's see. I picked it up. There it is. It's Ring of Immobilized. Yeah, cast in 2.0. When it pumps up, yeah, that's probably really good. I'll work on that. Okay, we put it in there in the cooker.
You think when they made this expansion, like this zone too, do you think that like the devs just got back from like a work exercise thing in like China or in like Asia?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure when they made Gates of Discord, they just got done in like an Irish pub. This one just is so Asian.
They just outsourced it so that the people over there could work on it.
So this is the Temu expansion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And thanks, Garrett Graves. I will definitely work on that ring here. The Ring of Immobilization. It should level up tonight.
We're all gonna have to get tattooed Garrett Graves on our bodies somewhere now because he's fully sponsoring our progression run here.
Oh yeah. Dang, I got effects turned on. I can't even see the boss. It's so bad. That's weird. I'll take out effects.
Wow, you said there's Zek Bane damages too.
Yeah,
Wow.
just turn the details down on the effects and it should be livable.
Yeah, I tried that, and because I was trying to get. I mean, these aren't good ones to get screenshots. I turned the density to low and clip plane near on for my spells, and it's just you know, it's okay. Well, I have screenshots from the good old days. Let's see what he dropped, guys. Here we go. Here's what's on the list. We have another Ancient Shaman. There you go, Brackus. Ancient Shaman, Pharaoh Avatar, Orb of the Sky. Check this out. This orb imparts your weapon with the power of sky for 10 minutes, allowing them to
Super
strike
nice.
fury. Oh my gosh, look at that. When they used to put good clickies on things. Stein of Falling Tears. And in Cloak of Destruction. Here we go. Oh wow, look at that. The orb is really good though. Wow. So what do you think? Dang, look at that orb.
If you use that orb, it's going to change you into a ranger, though.
Well, I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and loot the stuff. Well, the spell goes to Brackus. Anybody want to roll for anything?
I'll pass. I snagged the orb earlier.
Oh, you got an orb, same one?
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, really? Okay. Does anybody want the orb? It looks like good for melee class.
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I already got one.
You got one already?
Yep.
I don't really do any melee. Very little.
It'll proc off of everything.
Yeah, I can cast it for myself.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, so
okay.
I was gonna say it'll proc off your melees or your nukes, I believe.
Okay, well, the Zanzan's new here. Zanzan, would you use it if you got it?
Nah,
No?
I have better.
Okay. I'll go ahead and pick it up. How about the other stuff? Anybody want the other stuff? Okay, I'll pick it up. I'll leave the spell on the body. Go ahead, Brackus. Nice shaman spell.
Sweet.
Okay. Off we go.
And don't go selling that.
Now we are progressing to the west.
Okay, to the west.
Go west, young man. Go west.
I don't think there's any young men here anymore.
I am young at heart.
That doesn't count.
I don't know. My wife seems to think so.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, and Ka, those mobs like Tormax, he hits pretty hard in the statue. Oh my God, let me tell you about that guy. That was something else when we did that. That was scary stuff. And the Avatar, oh man.
Tell you who was not something. Track Cannon, when I accidentally aggroed him, and then we just said screw it. We took him with like 7 ads, and that was the saddest fight I've ever seen.
Day one of Cunard.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we accidentally killed Track.
But he's such a pansy. It was sad. You guys like to say deballed or whatever when you double slow, but he's been deballed big time.
Yeah, so Ka, that is a really tough one. I don't know if you can slow Tormax. That's the thing.
No, I don't believe you can.
How did we possibly kill I mean, the statue and even the Avatar. That was crazy that night. We really went all in on it with just heals and everything. I remember that fight. That was a tough night.
That was the day that Brackus gave his all because he knew there was a Blade of Carnage waiting for him if he did it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good fight.
Yeah, we can keep creeping together.
Moving up. Bunch him up in a wedgie. Okay. Yeah, and also Ka, it depends on your level too. Ka, out there, what level are you? Because that'll make a big difference. And also, what AC do you have too? He's level 60, wow. Hey Brackus, did you slow Tormax with that trident thingy?
No.
Oh, we didn't have it.
We
We didn't have it because we didn't get it till North DOV.
Oh really? Oh wow. That's right. Because I know that it'll work on the Avatar War supposedly.
Supposedly zero too.
Wow, that's so magical. So Ka, how many AAs do you have? Yeah. Tormax is unslowable, yeah. Did you see our video when we did it? Like, because you can see how many AAs we had and all that. But of course, Brackus really worked really hard on fleshing out the tank. So he was able to take hits. And we had 2 healers, like me and Tricare, I mean.
Did I play Josie at that time, or did I have Stanislaus?
I think you played Josie.
Yeah, so I thought I had Josie for those fights.
Yeah, I wonder how we did it.
Then you had Pinchaloaf because you used your pet to single pull.
Yeah, I used Pinchaloaf. That's crazy. How did we do it? Yeah.
We can creep up.
Oh, he charmed Captain Bevelos. Oh, I see.
actually making really good time. We're almost a halfway mark.
Oh, wow, almost a halfway. Wow, that's gonna be a long night. Hope nobody has to go to work tomorrow.
There's not as much trash upstairs.
You realize that work is 4-letter word, right?
It's also optional. I'm not going to say that the boss will be okay with that, but
My boss will be okay with the fact I don't go to work tomorrow.
bingo. I've been off work for 4 months, so I'm okay with it.
Okay, looks like a pile coming in.
What's the command to get your little box with your health, mana, and everything in it? What's the
Alternate
command to get
T, I think. That happened to me. Is that working?
that? No, that's your target. I'm talking about the one that's got like your health bar, your mana bar, and your endurance bar.
That I don't know.
How is that?
What'd you do?
Oh, well, I got it. Never mind.
Yeah, and he was talking shit about me. Look at that.
For a minute, I thought I sold my health bar, but I didn't.
Oh, I would have punched you in the face
Give me 2 more drinks. 2 more drinks, then you can.
with your freaking fake pizza.
When you show up here, I'm going to share that pizza with you. You're going to come home smelling like pineapple pizza, and your woman's going to get very curious of where you've been all night.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but really, why would anybody want to go to Michigan?
Oh,
Have you ever been to Michigan?
Yes, I have been to Michigan.
It's gorgeous.
When I went-
We have, look it up, we have more shoreline. I think the only people that beat us with shoreline might be Alaska.
Wow.
When I used to go to Detroit, I packed 3 guns and plenty of ammo.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Have
Put barbed
every
wire in
state
the car
has
too.
that. Go to your state. You go to Seattle, and you don't got to bring a gun. You're just going to get shivved, and then
I do
you'll
not.
be living in a tent.
I do not live in Washington.
Oh, sorry, Portland. My bad.
I do not live in Oregon.
Oh, you don't acknowledge states anymore.
I live in Idaho.
You moved to Idaho?
Yeah, I live in North Idaho.
When'd you do that?
For the
How
sake
about
of the state.
3 or 4 years ago?
Oh, I thought you were. Oh, I never checked for an update. How do you like Idaho?
I like it, man. We can do what we want. Hey, it's a good place.
Potatoes.
So, is it
Nobody
better?
cares. Speak to-
Better than Washington? And welcome aboard, Zentians. Good to see you. Good old Zentians. 53 SK Bard. You can Zentians as long as you have the in-era gear. Means it has to be below plane of time, and just like what we have, like you've seen what we have, it can't be anything higher than what's on Ralos. We didn't finish Ralos, so you can't have any Ralos gear. And if you have, I know Zentians isn't able to do Discord, but for him, he's been with us a long time, so I can send you an invite. Oh, he doesn't have any plane of time gear. Okay, yeah, you can join us, but you'll have to hear through the stream. Unless you get into a Discord voice, and it may be a little laggy for you. But you
Once
let me
we
know.
complete Vexthal, your best loot's going to come from Vexthal because it's going to be equivalent to Elemental. So basically, that's what they'd want a gun for is Vexthal loot.
Okay, I'm coming.
Smash it in its place.
Hang on a second.
Gasoline where I live is $3.19 a gallon.
What?
Oh, by the way, we also have, what is it, like 20-some% of the world's fresh water? Come on now. You ain't gonna find better lakes really anywhere else except
We
for
have
here.
Zentians out on YouTube. We do have one more spot here. I can get you DZ ad and all that.
Dude, what happened? We have a full group now.
People are seeing it. This is
I
really
wanna
good.
I want to see if 6-man DZ really is harder because this is going to be a blast.
I'm not sure if it scales as you're in there. It may have been scaled for 4, and then we add people in there. But when we start it up, then we'll know for sure.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The next one we do.
Zentians, you have to be able to travel to the expedition. Like if you paid the 5 EOM to be able to go to the translocator guy and travel to the DZ, then you can get in. Because we're kind of deep in it right now.
Call a hero.
No, I don't know. Oh yeah, we do have that. But he's still got to get to the. He's got to get out here.
Gotcha.
Oh, he's not flagged for Planes of Power, Vexthal. For this Luckland yet. Yeah. Are you flagged for Luckland, Zentians?
I needed mana.
You should have said something.
Okay.
Well.
Okay, there's a boss here? Okay. He's got something on him. Okay, getting you heal.
Silence this guy.
Yeah. Oh, he's still in Velius. Sentience in Velius. Okay. Well, oh, silenced. 8 seconds. So we have to. We can always. We're gonna probably go back and help people get flagged on the server. Okay, now I can back in. Oh man, thank goodness we got the bard for that helper.
If he's going to be on afterwards, I have no problem going and helping him get cut up.
Yeah, Zentians, depending on how late you're on, you let us know, because Drago said he'll help you flag you. Yeah, you'll have to get flagged into here, and then also eventually, we're mostly doing Planes of Power. This will be our last Luckland raid. No, actually Sarah will be the last one. Silence.
Yeah, that's okay. I'd probably zip him through Luckland as well, so he'd be flagged for pop, so at least he could roll with us wherever we went.
Yeah. If you can get in Discord, Zentians, that would be better, because then he'll be able to help you out with that, and then get the voice going. But I know your situation, so just let us know if that's possible. No messages in Discord. He can log in tomorrow. Okay, what time can you log in tomorrow? Because I'll be out during the daytime, Zentians. I have Mother's Day. Yeah, and Garrett can help you too. Thank you, Garrett.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm East Coast, so I'll probably be on anytime after, I don't know, a 10 a.m.
Oh, that's nice. Silence. Yeah, he said later on it's Mother's Day. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be busy during the day.
What if their mother plays EverQuest?
There you go. Welcome aboard, YL. I saw YL last night. Thanks for joining us again. Yeah, we are. He's Zentian since West Coast. Yeah. Yeah, and he travels around, so he's worked. So that's why he's on the laptop.
I wanted to do that while I was selling on Amazon. I wanted to just travel the country.
Yeah? Where would you go?
Every state. Just because I want to hit every state.
Really?
Hell yeah. You got to see every state has history, period.
Yeah,
Every
that's true.
state has history, and that's what I like about it. I don't want to go to every state because I'm like, man, I want to get stabbed here, and I want to get stabbed. No, I want to go and see the history of each state, and I love that shit. But the cool thing about what I was doing Amazon is I was just flipping stuff from the stores. So I could do it anywhere. I'd ship it into their warehouses. They shipped it for me. They did all my customer service. All I had to do was find products that sold. I found some really good ones that I considered resellers. So I just reorder them every month and I'm shipped to my house. And then my wife would box them all up and ship them in. I got a Class A motorhome and I just wanted to go travel the country. But she didn't want to go. So I didn't do it. I didn't want to ditch my family. I wanted to take them with me, but they all said it was stupid. They didn't want to go.
So what's the first state you'd go to?
Probably Indiana or Ohio because they're south of me and I have to drive through.
Uh-huh.
No, I've been to, I want to say like 44 states. So I've been to most states, but I've never really spent a lot of time there. I really, really want to go up and down the East Coast, and because I think the history of America is really cool and I want to see all of that. I spent a lot of time in New York, and there's a load of history in New York. That's where my dad's family's from.
Yeah.
And being exposed to all that made me want to see the rest of the East Coast.
Oh, Night Air drives the semis from Texas. All right. Way to go. Yeah, first state, let's see. That's a good question. I've been to a bunch of states before. When I was younger, we did a cross-country trip in a van during the summer, so I saw a lot. Going all the way to New Jersey. Never went to actually New York, but we got close. We went to New Jersey. My parents went to New York, but on that trip.
Here's the first state. The first state we all have to go to is Hawaii, so we can go have a pineapple pizza with our friend.
Oh, Hawaii's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been there.
Well, you're going back. We're
You
all
still-
meeting in San Francisco. We're flying out from there. We're heading for Hawaii.
Make sure you land on the right island. Yeah?
Oh, we'll find
Oh,
you.
Kona Mobita, man.
Yeah.
We used to have a timeshare on Kona.
Okay, got this guy. Okay, let's check out the loot here. He dropped a spell, by the way. So the spell is a bard spell. Okay, so that's an ancient lullaby of shadow. That goes to Zanzan. We have a amulet of Zuzel, which is flaming sword.
Yeah.
Pops.
Nice.
There you go. I can cast that thing already. Bracelet of Shadow Hive. Look at ant legs. Shrinks your. It's got a shrink. Oh my.
It's group shrink.
Oh my
Isn't that, or is that
god.
ant length? Is that group shrink or no? No, just your target.
Just single target. Yeah. Mace of Dark Thought. Oh my god. It's got Theft of Thought. That's crazy. But it's in combat only. Not like we need mana over here, but yeah. Wow. Okay, so who would like what? Help yourselves, guys. Anybody interested in any pieces?
I got the amulet already,
Uh-huh.
so I'll pass on that one.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. Conjuration 1%. But I think I already have the sword thingy, like Call of Zuzel, which is the same thing, I believe.
Yeah, but now you can have
Yeah.
more than one.
Yeah.
But that frees up a spot for you for another spell.
No, I for me it's AA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can click it with AA, so you can have an extra pet.
Yeah, these things don't really do a whole lot. And anybody else want it?
No.
Okay, how about
Nope.
the ant legs bracer?
I'm rolling for the shrink thing, so I can shrink fatty.
Okay.
I already
You're gonna have to have so many
buffed,
spells to
good
block.
luck.
Okay, Zanzan want the amulet? Interested in anything, Zanzan?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Okay, I'll pick up the amulet then. And nobody wants the mace? Okay, I'll just grab it then. Okay, then you get the spell then. Spells left a spell and the bracelet on there. Very interesting. Okay, thanks for joining us, William Russell. And good night, William Russell. We're going to still keep grinding on. adjust this stuff. What's the cast time on that? 10 seconds. Oof. Got to work that thing up.
I don't know where you guys are all going because we're supposed to stay up here.
Okay, I'm staying right here.
Oh, don't follow Brackus.
No, don't follow Brackus. We're going upstairs to the next level now.
Okay, I'm over here by you. Everybody together? Okay, this way.
We click you gotta
Okay.
do that.
Okay, I've got everybody here. Click, click.
Is Brackus
Okay.
fighting shit downstairs?
He's up here.
I'm a warrior. I like to hit stuff.
Pity the poop.
That's right.
You start going through all the glamour armor and find out things got like a black chest plate, like a gold collar to simulate all the gold necklaces.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, go out there.
Yeah, you can come on out.
Okay. Bunch them all up.
Assassinate time.
Yeah, let's see those assassinates.
So much anxiety for the pressure now.
Can't perform under pressure, man.
Oh, I don't know about
Never
you.
could. Right, she has to sing me a song and she has to turn the lights out. We have to work our way into this shit. Jeez, yeah, just do it.
These guys are pretty meaty.
Yeah, beefy.
Yeah, everybody's gonna get beefy from here on out. Oh, pay attention to your AAs, by the way, fellas.
Yeah. Yeah, and make sure everybody stays locked at 55 tonight. So if you're getting close to leveling, make sure you are at 55. Make sure you switch to AA experience. Yeah, 10 AAs. Just hit 1,000 AAs.
And is this guy's hit points even moving?
Yeah.
Fighting Rallo's neck again.
It's weird. They moved the decimal point in a weird way.
This guy's got to have a few million hit points.
Oh, yeah. Look at him. Well, he's slowly going down.
I'm not hitting him lightly. His hit points aren't even budging.
You hitting the right target?
Are you?
I'm
Are
hitting
any of
the-
them? Yeah, that's the right target. So I just have reflect on.
It's going to take a
That's
while.
that's why you're dying. Somebody finally got Wake the Dead, an Army of the Dead.
Last life burn did like 13k.
Yeah, that's super nice. I use that all the time.
Yeah, I have some nukes that on Pinchaloaf that they hit. I use at level 60 that one called Garrison. But I saw that there's an equation you got to have. You got to have really high intelligence because it uses that as part of the multiplier. But I was hitting for about 20k only, but other people said that they get that thing up to 30k, which is not bad. I mean, it's still not bad. But I still feel that if you use, like, for example, Life Spike, it only costs 13 mana. And you cast that thing a lot of times is sympathetic. It's, you know, that's hitting for 2k right there. So that gives you the best bang for your buck. But sometimes you need to kill the big mob real fast. So you got to go with the big boom boom. But I've been shooting this guy and it's just barely moving.
I just like that a warrior can use Life Burn and then use Rage of Ralos. That's flipping amazing. I didn't even think about that. When you said that, I'm like, that's awesome. Warrior
Yeah.
Necro Beast. That's what I want.
That's a good combo.
Yeah, that really is. That isn't that bad of a trio, honestly. Tons of life and survivability tactics, but then with the Beast Lord, solo ability for that class is actually pretty decent with a Necro and a Beast Lord, and then a Warrior to tank. That's actually not that bad. I want to kind of give that a shot. I'm jealous because when you did the Necromancer with the Warrior, I was thinking, man, that's kind of lame. But now I see it all coming together. It's some really, really nice AA compliments.
Which AA compliments do you like the most?
It's just like Life Burn, and then he's got Rage of Relos. Rage of Relos is the one that for like 12 seconds, every swing is a proc. So if he puts his life tapping, the Jalen Katana on the life tapping one, it'll crit for 2,500. So you immediately life burn, you're back to full health. You can do that every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Rage of Relic every minute.
Would
So
do
now
it
he's got a
right
13.
now.
Look at this, and he just goes right back to full
Rockville.
health. That's insane.
That's nice.
Oh yeah.
But then the other thing too about it is the Necromancer survivability. So Necromancers are like the best soloers out there. Well, now you put a Warrior with him. Now he can take a hit like nobody's business. So now you can sit there and just face tank things and life tap. You can tank like a maniac. So now you're just basically amplifying a Shadow Knight. Because now you have stronger spells at a lower level, and you have the tank ability of a Warrior. But you still have your Vampiric Curse from the Necromancer, so you still have that. You don't have all the fanciness, the AAs that, I guess the Necromancer gets some, I don't know if there's any specific to Shadow Knight. But then you throw a Beast Sword or a Shaman, like he's got the Shaman. Holy shit. Like all of them just overlap really well. I think they synergize just right. That's a really good trio. The Beast Lord has Bloodlust. And it's just like Rage of Ralos for 12 seconds or whatever. Every swing is a proc. So if you have Bloodlust every minute and Rage of... What's Rage of Ralos? What is it, 1 minute or is it a minute and a half?
1 minute.
So that means every minute you'd be able to drop both of those and you could do a massive amount of damage.
Depending on your weapon.
Right.
Pew pew.
Yeah, but you can't slay undead.
No, but you can do that damage to any mob. You don't have to worry about it. See? So you don't have performance issues. You can just click a button and it happens every time on command. You see that Sanguine eye patch that turned legendary?
Oh yeah, let's see what we've got here. 2 spells, Ancient Life Bane, that's a necro spell, nice. And we got 2 necro spells, yeah, they come in pairs. Boots of whatever, Clython, whatever. That does Repose 8%. Oh my gosh, that's nice. That's really nice. And it also casts Mana Sink. Of course, you got to buy Paradite for that. Great Sword of Pestilence. Scourge. It casts a Scourge. So that's pretty good too. It's a Scourge sword. The eye patch. Oh, that's pretty nice. Look at that. Wow. Reduces the mana cost of spells up to 15%. So when it comes to faces, that is quite good. Wow, look at that. I will skip on it. The one I have has charisma on it. That is still, it's almost the same thing as the one I got before. But look at this. It has a mod of only 1% on piercing. Then there is a Great Bow of Slaughter for anybody using bows. Okay, who's interested in what? Yes?
No, the bow for our ranger.
Yeah, okay, so bow go to Traz, to Tricare. Anybody want any of the other stuff? Sanguine Eye Patch? Anybody want to roll for the stuff?
I'll roll on the boots.
Yeah, the boots are really nice. Okay. Anybody else?
I'm just looking to see what they are legendary.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and roll, guys. If there's no rollers, okay, Rakkus looks like if there's no competition, it's yours. And Zentian's out there to answer your question. No, I'm not going to the new TLP because if you guys remember Oakwind, you know how much I don't really like encounter locking. And I didn't play on Oakwind. And in addition to that, the new TLP is just, I don't like the level lock scheme this time. I like the Vanicki level lock scheme much better and the way they did that. But this one is just, it doesn't seem like it's so great. So I'm going to be staying here. There's a lot of new changes and content coming out. Okay, Brackus got a life vein. He got the bootsies. Anybody else? Grab some stuff if you like it.
Yeah, if those boots drop again, I'm going to go for them because those are nice boots.
They're really good.
You want them?
Oh, you're good, dude.
Fine then. Can't fit them anyway. I already put them on.
There's the bow for Traz there for Tricare.
Yep, thanks.
Welcome.
It's like Mario Brothers. I'll just sit in it and hop around in it like the boots in Mario Brothers.
Anybody else want any of the other stuff?
That was a horrible movie, man. I'll be right back.
Okay, AFK for a moment. Okay, so I'll go ahead and pick up the Pestilence Sword. They're selling real cheap legendaries for $125. Okay, so yeah, it's not bad. The DPS ratio is 21. Yeah, kind of interesting. If you like it, buy in the bazaar. Otherwise, sell it for 8 platinum. That's why nobody wanted it. Wow, the Dark Mace of Thought has sympathetic healing 7. So, I think if we have the Cloak of Crystalline Waters, it only has sympathetic 6. Traz, I should give you the Dark Mace of Thought because if you level it up to legendary, you can get it to sympathetic 7. Okay, I'm going to give it
Cool.
to you. So you may
Thanks.
want to level this up. It'll help. Let me come over and give it to you. Mace of Dark Thought. There you go. Yeah, level that baby up.
Will do.
Yeah, it's a nice way to get it. Okay, I always like to check these items because you never know. Look at this shaded Amis. The thing is in the bazaar it's selling for like 5,000. I wonder why it's so good. Well, we'll find out when I get back to the bazaar. Great Mace of Slaughter. These things are expensive, kind of expensive too. They have a lot of bane damage on it. Gorget of Superiority. Maybe they're just old prices. Oh, I see why. But it doesn't have spell haste on it. But hey, it is actually better than what I have.
Sorry, my dog had the zoomies.
Oh yeah, oh.
You a barbarian, kill it.
Guardian, okay, let's see, gloves. Holy smoke, the gloves are definitely good. Yeah, some of these things are going to be, I'm going to work on upgrading these guys.
Yeah, legendary, they're pretty awesome.
Yes, they are. Even the regular gloves are an upgrade on me. %, on the ring.
I did it. I did it.
Nice.
What'd you do?
I just Kennedy'd that son of a gun.
Wow.
I thought that's what you call it. All I can think of is that stupid video where the guy's making a joke about the airsoft guns. And he's like, I went out to the store and got myself a Kennedy killer. It's like, oh my God.
Jesus.
Got the big sniper rifle airsoft gun. Stuff you find on the internet. Shameful.
Yeah, and Garrett says, get Aporia back watching you on stream. Yeah, I think they're actually watching us. They're just secretly watching us. That's usually how they do it. Because they figured out our bag trick. And things we were talking about, we'd come in and we were like, oh yeah, we're going to get Ralos. And then, surprise.
I am curious if we go back and do, like I told you, Lord Nathaniel Mar, and see that if there's a difference. There's going to be, I guarantee you there is.
You know, they might have made that change a little before. I don't know. But yeah, Mythmar, he was kind of easy compared to Ride-Adar. Isn't that something? Ride-Adar was way harder.
The next day there were patches after that.
Ah.
that's when we started having issues with the extended target and so on and so forth. But there were patches, so I'm saying they did an update on pop, and so it's definitely more difficult. We can move
Yes.
up, guys.
Okay, moving up. Oh yeah. Oh, healthy train.
Yeah, you guys can move up.
Moving
Is it
up.
me or is the wall missing right there? Does anybody
Uh,
else see that? Like
Oh
above
shit.
on the door on the left
Oh,
side?
you went the wrong way. Okay. Oh, I actually aggroed them. There we go. We got him, Brackus. Oh, let's see.
That was the cue for Tricare to gate out. And then we cue the Benny Hill music. We cue that.
Yeah, I like Benny Hill.
Well, I was gonna say, how often do you see Gregory running in pre-aggro room?
Yeah, I kind of should have put the map up. I thought somebody said, "Oh, come up," and I was like, "Whoopsie." Fell for the trick there. Yeah, go on up and check out next zone and see how far you got to be to aggro.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, we all know somebody that happened to.
Oh gosh, that was.
Karma is a biatch. It came back and got you.
But the thing that was good is that then we learned what the aggro range really was. We wouldn't have known any other way. Yeah.
I love your reasoning. It's so innocent. It's so deviant. Sad thing was he was set up for failure. I wish I would have helped him.
Oh, that actually might have hurt it actually. Because then he found out that it didn't stack.
Just remember, there's no friends here. So always be watching your back. It's really weird. So on this side, looking at that door that you went through, there's no wall there. There's just a floating door. But if I go on the other side, there's a wall. There's like a graphics glitch on my end here.
Interesting. We get some mana back.
You can come in here and med. You can sit right here and med.
Okay.
Just don't run past me.
Yeah, don't cross the
Red line.
mysterious line.
Don't just run all the way in.
Leroy.
So that's the boss on the middle up there. We'll do this wing and then we'll move to the other side and do that wing. Then we will click up again. And we have about 16 more bosses to go.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. Oh, we should be done, I'd say, within the next half hour easy.
Ooh, I passed the red line. I'm coming back.
Brackus, what'd you do?
I done did it. Oh. Quick to the bazaar, Batman.
Quick to the Bazaar Mobile.
I mean, trust man.
Hey, when we get a lot of ads, I'm turning my pet's taunt on.
Okay.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah, I was going to say, you can't taunt off B.A. Baracus. You can try, but you shall fail.
No, they made it to where pet taunts are AoE taunts.
Oh, really?
B.A.
That's
Baracus
neat.
taunt. Server-wide. Everything in every zone right now is now aggroed on Brackus, and people are wondering why. But
That'd be cool.
Dark
That'd be cool if the
Oh, yeah.
devs could just come into our instance and just show up and like, hey.
Wash.
I don't know if they. I'm sure they can come into instances, but you know, extended target kind of getting messed up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's Mother's Day. They're hanging out with their mothers.
Yeah.
So since I rudely interrupted you, Brackus, what are you doing for Mother's Day?
I am making surf and turf for my mom. Steak and some lobsters I picked up today.
Wow, that is nice.
Complaining about egg prices, but you're buying lobster.
Shut up. It was
What
on
the hell?
sale.
That's quite nice.
I need to find a good dinner to make for my wife and my mom.
Not pineapple pizza, I tell you that much.
No, I reserve that for just you and me, just the boys.
Ugh.
I think he's all by himself if you want to go ahead and engage him.
Moving up.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, let's go get him.
Too far from his buddy.
Another one of those 30-minute fights.
Yeah, pretty much.
Vexthal was
Only because we're lacking Bane weapons.
Ah, I think we got a few of them.
I got the Bane Og.
Yeah, let me check. I think I got a few Bane. We got a couple in the loot. I got a two-hander, Greater Akiva one-handed slash. Okay, let's try it out.
Yeah, the bow here is supposed to be a Kiva, but
I'm using my Akiva hammer and I'm crushing them for between 2 to 4K.
Wow.
And I'll see it. 6 to 8K every once in a while.
Time to level up my one-handed slashing. Oh, it's already maxed out. 265. Okay, I just maxed it out, yeah. Yeah, it's helping a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, I think it is making a difference.
Yeah. The spell damage is a lot more, though.
Yeah, it's just on the bosses.
Ah. Thanks for the tip there.
Hell, I'm just surprised my memory worked that well.
And this is the moment that Brackus tunes in and starts talking about the history of Vexthal and how it ended up becoming the longest raid zone in all of Luckland.
So what happened was,
You would have dug it the most. There's a dwarf. Yeah, see, there's a dwarf. I'm doing dwarvish things, you see? With other male dwarfs, you see? We're not going to go on that road, though, you see?
oh, what the hell? I don't have squirt loaded. I fail.
Yeah. So don't feel bad about not remembering things, because we got to remind Brackus how to tank sometimes, if not every time. What the hell are you doing, my man?
Yeah. All right, I remembered. Squirt's coming.
I see that. I see you sitting in the middle of tanking.
That's how you do it, man. It's like, hold on, time out.
We need. I wish that Zephyr's skull thing would have dropped for you. We really need to get that.
Which boss drops that?
Well, I think it's one of the wing bosses. So it's none of these guys up here. It's one of the wing bosses down there. It might have been south is where I think I've gotten it each time.
I got bored. So I turned pets on.
Okay.
It'll give BA something to do.
Hunt battle. I win it. Oh, you haven't started.
I got 4 stuns loaded. I'm just gonna go to town.
Nice burn. Such a good combo. I love it.
Yeah, can heal yourself all the way up.
There's so many AAs with the classes that we have. There's so many like prerequisites that you have to get. You know, like combat stability, agility, then the stun one or whatever. There's so many AAs you have to get, and then mystical attuning. That before you get up to like 800 AAs, you have to get all those prereqs, so you don't get the fun ones. And these fun ones are the ones that we now, which are really making all the classes meld together.
That's absolutely right. You got it. Good things come to those who wait.
Yeah, I think that's like we're at the point where all these classes are going to start getting really fun on raids, and we're just going to be able to have fun instead of like sweating our asses off because we're about to die every 10 seconds.
Yeah. All right. Check it out, guys. Here we go. Link. We have a spell. This is a bard spell. All right. Zanzan, you got lucky today. You got a nice spell. We have another Ranger Bow, Bow of Shadows. We have Shadow Pearl Earring, has Enduring Breath. Swimming, mod 10. Wow, go swimming. But the boots are kind of interesting. They have Wind of Mana. Produces a man. Oh, that's just a focus. So they're okay. They're more like for the DPS class. Safe fall 10%. Okay. Well, interesting. Anybody
Look at
interested
that
in anything?
bracket.
That bull
That
is
bow
thick.
is Biss. Yeah, it's Biss.
Really? Oh yeah, archery 3%. Oh my, and it has Spirit
Yeah.
Curse.
Super nice bow. I was gonna say I got it. It's legendary right there. Check it out.
Oh my. Wow. Check it out. Nice DPS 18. Good. Good range 225.
What
But
the hell?
yeah.
I've never seen it before. Swimming mod 10%.
I was just looking at that.
Yeah, I know. Like who
That's
really
definitely
cares?
the best hearing
That's
I've ever
catch
seen
game.
one.
Let's
Yeah, right.
see. Yeah. Well, who wants what?
I pass.
Okay. Any Zanzan Tross?
Yeah, I use that bow.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay, Bo goes to you. Anything you want, Zanzan?
No, I'll pass.
Okay. I'll pick up the earring. Looks. Oh, let me see what I've got. Oh yeah, let's see. Heal amount. Spell amount's gonna go to 10. Sometimes you can calculate what things are gonna go to just by looking at it. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll pick up the earring and then leave the rest of the stuff. Okay, guys. If there's any leftovers, I'll grab it, so we don't leave good stuff there. Help yourselves.
Reduces the mana cost of detrimental spells up to level, or by 20% up to level 65.
Yeah,
That's what those boots do. That's pretty solid.
it's pretty good. Although, yeah, not bad. Let's see, what do I have? Boots. Yeah. Well, if it's still around, I'll pick it up.
I'd grab it. It's also got safe fall
Yeah.
in there. What? Do you have anybody to safe fall or no? Or is that Pinchaloaf?
That's
Yeah,
Pinchaloaf,
Pinchaloaf.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is better than Boots of Spilly. There's a spell in there for you, Zanzan. Yeah, it is better than Boots of Stability. Oh, actually, Boots of Stability has a channeling mod on it, which is really nice. 10% channeling.
I don't know. That 20% save on all detrimental spells though seems. I don't know. Is the channeling better?
Yeah, I think the thing is channeling. Like if you are getting hit, what I noticed, I did a little test on it. If you guys out there know what the channeling is for, but it allows you to keep casting even though you're getting interrupted. And 10% is a huge amount. It's like you notice the other stuff is like 1%, 2%, but then this is like 10% on channeling. Oh, here we go.
Rose Gregory again.
Oh, yeah. All right, bunch him up. No, they're going after a Tricare. Oh, we better save him.
Call him the
I'll
police.
save Tricare.
I say the Tricare.
Gregory just kicks in the front door and screams police.
I saw him going first. So I was like, okay, must follow Tricare.
Tricare was a cop, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Old habit.
Hopefully we don't get rain this Saturday, and I'll send you pictures of our public safety night, Tricare. Med Flight's flying their helicopter in. So we're going to have a helicopter, and we got 2 ladder trucks. We're going to have the ladder, like the 100-foot ladders up with a huge American flag hanging from it. We're going to have the national anthem sung and everything.
Wow. Now, that sounds pretty good. What were you going to do on 4th of July? Because, that would seem like bigger.
Here's the deal. Every town, I'm sure everybody can I can't relate to this. Every town is slowly decaying. The people that used to do shit and plan stuff and help with stuff and build stuff have either passed away or moved on, and nobody's replaced them. And so that's the one thing that me and the director at Parks and Rec here in my town, we've been talking about doing events in this town for a while. So this is our first event. We're doing an annual public safety event. And then we're going to start planning other events. Our next event we were mulling around was a motorcycle, like a weekend for a motorcycle event.
Oh, like Hell's Angels?
No.
Okay,
No, we're not going to. Those guys are more than welcome to show up, but it's not going to be a 1%er club. It's going to be more like something like, nowhere near as big, but something like Sturgis or Daytona Bike Week, like a motorcycle rally like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of urban decay in the country. Did you see that link to that video I put up, that guy Metal Leo? It's in general, I think. Anyway, he shows all the parts of the city that are really decaying, and it's happened really fast out here. Moving up to the pile.
It's a simple thing. All the events that used to go on when I was a kid, like there used to be, it was called Summerfest. It's called originally Energy Fest and became Summerfest. The last day of school in my town, there's always the carnival came in, and down at our big park, there was always a carnival, and we'd all walk down there. I remember 7th and 8th grade, we'd just walk right after school. It was a half day. We'd walk down there, and we'd spend the day down there. Our park is an island. It's surrounded by a big river, so we'd take our fishing poles down there. We'd go fishing for a while, set our stuff down, then go ride some rides, go back, and just hang out for the entire day. Shit like that hasn't happened in 20 years. So,
right.
And nobody's replacing it. Nobody's going to, you'll see all the people on the Facebook groups. Oh, I wish they'd come back. I wish. I'm like, why don't you do something? Oh, no, I'm too busy. So, for the last 7 years, my buddy and I at Parks and Rec, because I run the food cart and the ice cream truck at all the youth events, youth sporting events, we've been mulling around ideas, and now we're finally getting to it. We're starting it.
Oh, yeah.
Next thing you know, you'll be running for mayor. You'll be in charge.
Yeah.
Oh, hell. I'd never do that. Government pisses me off. That was the one thing that I laugh about is we talk about all the time. We talk about how we can keep the city out from, being involved in certain events. Like we want to use their property, but we don't want them running it, because as soon as you involve the actual government, there's so much red tape that you have to go through to get certain things done. So I've actually had a whole lot of city officials say, no, we don't want to do this. We don't want to. You can do this. We can't. Because the moment we get involved, we have to do this, and any proceeds have to go to this. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Bureaucracy.
Goes into someone's pocket, you mean?
Exactly.
That's true.
The cool thing is to actually have the city working with me, basically telling me what I can get away with without involving them, and at what point do we have to involve them. So we try to go up to that point, and then that's as far as we go.
Hans Jurgen is wondering, how do you open your songs window? Hans, I think what you do is you have to check in the help, the settings, and then go to keys or something like that and look there. I don't really know how to do it.
Alt-E.
Alt-E.
I did that once, and it took me forever to figure it out. So I held Alt and hit every button on the keyboard until I figured it out.
That always works. When in doubt.
Yep.
So Brackus, did Dion go to pickleball that night? It was real windy.
Yeah. Well, wasn't that windy on that side there where she was at?
24 miles an hour. What did she say?
It's nice and cool.
Yeah, but how do you hit the ball? I mean, it's going to be too windy out there.
Why was it that windy? Where they were at? That court was facing my behind the building or something.
Oh, okay. You got the good court then.
Yeah.
I gotcha. That's good.
So is pickleball just tennis, or is that wrong?
No, it's. I mean, okay. So I know why you think that because a majority people you see that play it on at Park and Rec or like wherever, they play it as if it is tennis, but that's not the way to play the game. And that's one reason why I don't play it as much as I did before, because they play it like tennis, and it's just it looks kind of funny, like like tennis on like mini tennis. You got mini golf. They make it look like mini golf.
I love mini golf.
But this is like you got real golf and you got mini golf. So the deal is it's supposed to be played with a lot of drop shots. I mean, that's where the majority of the game should be played. The dinking game, the slow game. Okay, it should be played that way rather than from the baseline and bang bang ball. So yeah, let's met up here.
So I seen that we got a pickleball court in our park now, and I looked at it and I was like, it just looks like tennis with a paddle instead of a racket.
Yeah. And the thing is, tennis is a game that's played. I mean, they met up after we kill this guy. Tennis is a game that is played, it's supposed to be played like that. But when you put it on pickleball court, it doesn't, it doesn't look the same when it's met up. When it's played that way, it just kind of looks stupid, I think. But if you play pickleball the way it's supposed to be played, like how the professionals play it with a lot of technique and touch at the net and like that, then it is a really good game. That really separates good players from the bad players. But the thing is a lot of things with pickleball, like, so the deal is that there are a lot of pickleball players coming on in this country, and there's not enough courts at all. Totally not enough. Like in tennis, there's maybe eight players for every court out there because they know how many people play tennis on average. In pickleball, it's so little. It's like 32 players per pickleball court, and that's really bad. So that may be a problem for it. And then also, there's other issues with it. It's extremely expensive here in the Bay Area. In San Francisco, if you want to play indoors, it's like these nice place, and there's only a few places, or basically, it's $50 for drop-in. That means you drop in, you pay $50, and the memberships are even more expensive. So it's really crazy expensive. It really is. And I mean, outside it's hard. Like, let's say you live in Texas. I mean, you're 80% of the time you can't play outdoors. You live in Florida, same deal. It's just too hot and stuff. And it's indoors is just crazy. So expensive. And the weird thing is indoor badminton out here is less than half that price now. I thought that was expensive because I played that a lot for years. So anyway, that's a long story there. But yeah, so how it ties back to what Brackus is saying is his woman's can play outdoors in 20-mile-an-hour wind. She's got to be really good because you're playing with a wiffle ball. Unlike in tennis, there can be wind and it's okay because the ball is heavy and it's a power game anyway. So you're going to be playing from the baseline, a big power game. But when you are playing with a little tiny wiffle ball that's so susceptible to wind, it looks comical, but at the same time, you have to be really good. So hats off to Dion.
Take notes here, Brackus. This is how you entertain the masses. Find something and be descriptive and share your knowledge when there's a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Go.
So Daibo Zai Temeriel, whatever, hits for 1800 plus, approximately 2.2 million hit points. He's slowable, cast Black Winds, targeted AE, 1500 point DD, negative 100 magic. So we'll probably resist it a lot, but everybody stay away from Brackus because he's going to have an AE cast on him. And it says cast lots of wizard spells, so he's probably going to be no damage, just a lot of hit points.
Okay.
I guess we'll resist most everything.
Yeah, it's going to be a long fight.
Right? Never mind.
Okay, here they come. Whoa. Bunch it up. Okay, gonna get interesting. This is just a yard trash phase. The lowest guy. Good.
Or the proper term is I unalived him.
Yeah. You go.
Going in.
Okay, following you. Okay, trying to stay back a little.
Oh yeah, we would.
Oh, you doubled. Yeah, okay, double boboed him. It's just a long fight. So many bunnies too. I wonder if they're actually doing DPS. Eventually, you got to get rid of bunnies.
Thought they said something like I originally thought they were going to like the 16th or 18th or something like that. That was the
Okay.
16th.
We'll enjoy the bunnies while they last. I imagine at a lower level they're pretty good. But now I kind of wonder, are they really doing anything significant?
They are. Yeah, I was gonna say. So I tried making some self-found characters just to try different zones out, and they just destroy stuff and heal you way too much. So you have to click all those buffs off. They are super helpful.
Yeah. Low levels, yeah, they make a huge difference. Maybe at high levels too. Yeah, well, the good thing they haven't made this zone harder, but Plains of Power, it'll be a surprise.
To go back and do Grummus.
Now, Rallis wouldn't have been so bad if it weren't for those ads, come to think of it, because we were holding our own.
Like I said, the ads are usually at like 10% or less, and that I don't think would have been that huge of an issue, because we probably could have just pushed through that last 10% and then ignored the ads. Even if they killed us, we could have come back and got the flag. Oh, by the way, I logged in Dragos today. I was still in that DZ, and the planar projection was just sitting there in the middle of the arena still.
Wow.
Yeah. So as long as the DZ's up, the planar projection stays.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, having ads from 95 or 98% all the way through. And the thing about it is they just kept adding. It's 5 more, then 5 more, then 5. I don't think there was a limit. And if there's a limit, it's well over my extended target window.
Yeah, there is probably no limit.
It just kept going and going and going and going, and that was just insane.
And it's funny, since that was the first time I've seen it on this server, I'm like, but that's how I remember it. That's how it's supposed to be. It's like, are you sure, guys?
Yeah, that's like when the first time I did Rallis on the server, and I was like, well, that was really anticlimactic, because I was expecting a whole bunch of ads, because I did it by myself the first time. And like 5 ads show up at, 8%. And I'm like, it was kind of like a bottle rocket. Done. I was like, this is pretty sad. And then I did it again. Actually, I did it a couple times. I did it with some other guildies. Then I did it with Brackus and Tricare. And then we did it the other day, and now it's totally different. I'm like, what the hell happened? So 4 times I've done it now, and the only time we've ever had ads the entire fight was just the other day, the recent one. There was never ads before until like 8% or 10% or whatever.
And so what Garrett Graves says is traditionally Rallo spawns ads every 54 seconds, which would sound about right. That's what it normally is.
Brackus and Tricare saw it. We did it. We didn't kill him like ungodly fast. It was easy, a 3 or 4 minute fight, or maybe at least a 3 minute fight, and we only had ads at the very, very end. So that's what I don't understand. Like now, there's ads as soon as you engage them to every. I feel it was less than a minute, and there's a wave of ads because I could get 3 out of the 5 dead, and another 5 would spawn.
Let's check out the loot here. Yeah, we'll go back and check it out on the video and see what the timing is on it. Okay, wizard level 60, destruction of ice magic. Okay, I'll pick that up. We have a shroud of vigor, cast invigorate, level that up so it'll cast faster. We have some sleeves here. Ooh, parry 5%, nice. We have arm guards of piety, abolish poison. That is really sweet. Alteration 5. What's that?
Those are super nice arms. Those are bis.
I know. I can tell those are really, really good. Wow. They're cleric, druid, shaman. Okay, so the sleeves are kind of interesting too because they have 5% parry. That sounds like a tank piece right there. Loot keeps getting better. Who's interested in what here?
Pass on my part.
Okay. How about Brackus and Dragos?
I passed.
How about you, Brackus? Sleeves?
Mine's. I have like 20 spell damage on mine. I think I'll keep it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll pick up the arms, and I guess I'll just grab the arms. Are really good because that is. Let me see. It should be. Yes. Yeah. I will lose some heal damage, but it's okay. The abolish poison. I know when I get this a legendary, it'd be better. Let's see. Let's see if they have a legendary one, and they don't. Wow, they are expensive. Okay, I'll pick up the arms. Okay, if anybody wants any other stuff, let me know. I'll pick it up so we don't waste it. It's good stuff since nobody wanted anything else. Okay, now what? Click on
So you click it. Don't click it just yet. Tank needs to
Okay.
go first.
Too late.
Okay, he went. Okay,
Okay,
Click,
now you
click.
can.
okay, game on.
If you can, don't go near that door.
Oh shoot, she's in there. That's a room. That's a boss, huh?
There's a boss, not the boss. There's 4 bosses total left. There's 3 up here, and then we click up to Atnahara's room.
Oh wow.
There.
There you go.
There's Zorgo's woman up there. So you guys can move in.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Bouncy ball.
Yep.
So this is a clone of her?
This is her niece.
Okay. Got to get the heal over time on you. Okay, now it's getting real. This lady hits a lot hard.
Why is she obsessed with me? What the hell did I do?
Another long fight.
Are you still using the Bane weapon?
I am.
I wasn't doing much damage because I'm not real. I'm a healer.
Oh no, I was asking him because that might be why he's getting so much aggro.
Oh yeah, that's it.
So,
There
I'm
you
smacking
go.
the hell out of her. But my question wasn't why am I getting aggro? Am I doing too much? Is why am I getting aggro? Because we got B.A. Baracus. What the is he doing?
Hey,
Aggro, damn it.
it's fun watching you get smacked around.
Oh, thanks. This is a very dysfunctional group. We need to go to therapy. Group therapy, please.
Hey, you like somebody else to smack his hell up.
Got to pay extra for shit like that.
Feel like a basketball with all these bouncy.
Yeah, bouncy ballroom. Hey,
I'm
that's a
just
good
sit over
business
here.
too. Dragos should. Have you ever investigated the bouncy ballroom? That's a good business.
We got a jump station here that's got the trampolines and the ball pits and all that stuff.
Oh, that's good. Good money makers,
I like
huh?
I like my ice cream truck. You want a pro tip on a real life business strategy here? A business that'll be very successful no matter where you're at in the world?
Yeah.
Get an ice cream truck.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it does work. In my neighborhood here, we have an ice cream truck comes by every Sunday, and sure as the world turns around, kids come running out. It doesn't matter what the temperature is. It could be raining. It could be in the middle of winter.
When we do more. Seriously,
What's-
in the springtime when it is cold and wet and dreary, we get more ice cream sales in the cold weather than we do in rainy weather than we do like super hot. I
Yeah,
found that out the
why?
last 2 weeks. So the only thing I could come up with is when it is above 80 degrees, most people stay home. So we do good driving through neighborhoods, but no, most of the time we do really well going through parks. But nobody's in the park when it's 80 plus degrees. Everybody's hiding inside of their AC or hiding in behind a fan or whatever else. But on cold, shitty, dreary days, everybody wants to go out. And when they hear that ice cream music or the bell, oh my God, it's like, oh, that's ice cream, man. It's just a happy, warm, fuzzy feeling. It's gotta be. It's all psychological. I found that out that it doesn't matter what your van looks like. It's all psychological. If you pick any day, you can make someone's day better by just showing up with ice cream.
But it's some days it's cold and people are still going out for the ice cream. I can't believe it, you know?
It's psychological. It makes them happy. It makes them feel better.
Yeah. That's it. That's a secret to ice cream trucks.
Well, I buy my SpongeBob's for like $1.20 and sell them for $4 a pop. And I'll go through cases of SpongeBob like Brackus goes through beer.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Now, is it true that you make more money in the poor neighborhoods than the rich neighborhoods?
Ooh.
I saw a
yeah,
video on that.
I would say so.
Yeah.
So the I don't want to say poor neighborhoods, but usually the people that are, I want to say below the 50K mark, you're going to do better in those because those people tend to spoil their children a lot better than the rich people.
Really? That's
Yeah.
interesting. Why is that so? How come rich people don't spoil the kids so much? Notice that's the same thing.
Yeah, I hate to stereotype, but I'm going to go ahead saying that they really don't give a shit about their kid. That probably doesn't encompass all rich people, but when you're making so much money, you're probably focused. And this is my opinion or thought on it. You're probably so career oriented that you're not thinking about your children, or you're not there with your children. Whereas the people that are in the mid range, they're the ones that are going to all of their kids' sporting games. Those are the ones that are signing their kids up for all this stuff because they want their kids to be active. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about all of it. But this is what I've observed in my immediate life. So this is the only reason why I'm commenting on is what I've seen. In the richer neighborhoods, it's usually the doctors, it's the lawyers, it's the guys that are putting in 20 hours a day and then they want to go out with their buddies to a nice dinner or they're going out for work stuff. They're not sitting at home waiting for the ice cream guy to go by and buy ice cream for their kids.
True.
Now, when we go to an event and those rich people are there, you better believe they drop money. They don't give a shit. They won't even bat an eyelash to drop. They'll get ice cream for everybody. Oh, I'm buying ice cream for the whole team. Okay, good. But when it comes to running through neighborhoods or going to the parks, I would say my average customer is probably that, 30 to 50K range salary.
Interesting. Let's see. Garrett Graves says, rich people stick better ice cream. They stock better ice cream. Yeah.
Well, what are
Middle
you talking
class
about? I
sees
got
it as sees ice cream as an actual treat. Yeah.
Blue Bunny is top of the line, baby. I got Blue Bunny and good humor. Yeah, for
Yeah.
those people that are like, they gotta have good humor. I think Blue Bunny's way better than good humor.
Uh, the,
What
and
Choco Tacos?
Choco
Sorry.
Tacos got discontinued like 3 years ago. I
Taco.
don't have.
How
I
about
missed
tacos at Pinco de Gallo?
what?
Pinco de
What?
Gallo.
Oh, there's a new ice cream that came out a year ago, and it's got that Tajin sauce or whatever in it. So it's a spicy ice cream, and
Tajin.
so down in Grand Rapids, there's a very, very large Latino presence down there. And my distributors down there, and they're like, oh, this is a new one. This is really hip. Well, there's not a lot of Latinos up here in northern Michigan. So I was like, I'll give it a try. That shit tasted nasty. I bought a 20 pack or 24 pack, and I passed it all out just to get some feedback. And everybody I gave it to threw it away and was like, it's disgusting. So I tried it. It tastes like vomit in a cup.
Ooh.
But
Anybody want that?
apparently,
Hold on a second. Guys, did you see the loot I put in there? Just want to check so you can look at it while we're talking about this.
That's pretty good.
and a hand mod. I want that.
Yeah. Okay. That's yours. Yeah. And Garrett
Oh,
Grace,
wait.
Rich, yeah, Haagen-Dazs. Look at that hand to hand. 5%, man. Okay. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah.
Go ahead and loot it. I'm going to skip on everything.
So if you ask me, Haagen-Dazs and oh well, here you go. I sell what the hell is the ones that I sell? So I sell pints as well, but I have the fancy bars. What the hell are they called? They're ridiculously
Magnum.
expensive.
Adult?
Magnum. Yes, I have Magnum.
Yeah.
So I have the fancy.
I wear Magnums. I mean, I eat Magnum.
Exactly. I require Magnums when I go out. But when it comes down to it, I have those on there and they're super expensive. But the sad part is the rich people don't buy that. They buy the Blue Bunny. I find
Really?
Haagen-Dazs to be more of a name, like Calvin Klein or stuff like that. Haagen-Dazs really isn't better, if you ask me.
Mm.
Overrated.
Yeah, I was going to say the other thing too is I have Hudsonville because Hudsonville is Hudsonville, Michigan. Hudsonville ice cream is right here in this, so I'd love to sell my state's ice cream. Hudsonville is flipping amazing good stuff.
Garrett, go ahead.
Sorry. No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead. Then I got a Garrett because I got a question for Ivan after your question.
So in New Zealand, when I went there, their ice cream is legit, man.
Oh, that's nice. Too legit to quit.
I'm trying to think of that flavor. Honeycomb is like in the ice cream, vanilla.
Oh my God, that sounds good. That's sweet.
Would love it.
Ivan,
Thank you.
Garrett has a question for you. He said, how much bacon ice cream do you sell? Because remember, bacon ice cream flavored was all the rage. And so he's asking you, how much did you sell or how much do you sell of bacon flavored ice cream?
I would have to make it because none of my distributors have that.
Ah, it's not a thing anymore then.
Nope, I've never seen that, unfortunately. I bet you it would sell because that sounds something that it's the whole sweet and savory.
Wow.
I thought of it. The flavor is hokey pokey.
Oh yeah, hokey pokey. That
What
sounds good.
And it's got honeycombs in it?
Yes, it's honey, vanilla, and honeycomb in it. It's like
Dang.
the New Zealand ice cream. They made it over there.
Wow.
That's interesting. I wish I could do that, and keep the prices affordable. But I'd love to bring in some, other countries' different top of the line flavors and try that out. But importing it, I think, would cost way too much because I'd have to do it in such a large volume to make it profitable that it better hit because I'm going to be out $10,000 if it doesn't.
Yeah.
To tell you epic.
Yeah.
All right, hang on a sec, guys. Don't nobody click anything. Don't click nothing. So there's visible walls on each side of us. We're going to go and do the wing bosses really quickly, and then we'll click that thing in the middle to go up to Atnara. Well, let's head to the north. Hang on. Maybe it's not this room. It's the other room. Hang on.
I just busted my face. Thanks.
Bonk bonk.
We were lied to.
Just want to see if you would follow me.
Oh, it was a trick. Ha ha ha.
Sorry. It's behind the statue. It's behind the statue. Let's go through here. Through here. I
Behind the
forgot.
statue, yeah.
Yeah.
You got me thinking about ice cream, and now I'm not thinking clearly right now because I love ice cream. Like a fat kid in his happy place.
I've been buying Blue Bunny ice cream. They have a banana split one. Oh man, it's so good.
That's what I sell. I sell the banana split. Well, I got so I have almost 100 flavors of ice cream on Ice Cream Truck,
Jeez.
and we do like 40 different flavors of pints, and we do sporting events like for high schools. Holy shit! So last sporting event, and you guys want to hear some craziness? The last sporting event we did was like an 8-hour event. We did $8,000 and we just do prepackaged ice cream. We don't do scoop, we don't do soft serve, just prepackaged. $8,000 in there, so $1,000 an hour is what we did.
Wow.
We did an event a week before that. It was a smaller sporting event, and it was only like 4 hours. We did $6,000 in sales.
Dang.
Like my ice cream distributor said that because the other guys around here, like there's ice cream trucks in Michigan, but a lot of them do just like neighborhoods, so they're kind of like small potatoes. And I'm not trying to talk myself up or anything, but I'm just saying that I'm always trying to find something that you don't have to work so hard, but you can maximize your profit. So I was like, you got to go to where the people are at. Well, people
That's
think you
smart.
got to go to established events. You don't go to established
The name
events.
of the
Established
game.
events. Do what? Oh yeah, absolutely. I was gonna say, well, going to established events, the event wants like 30% of your. They'll do that on the food cart. We started doing events in the food cart. People would be like, well, I'll tell you what, you can come to our event, but you have to pay us $1,000, and then we want 20% of your sales.
Dang. That's putting the
Yeah.
pressure on.
So I'm sitting here at all these school events, and I'm like, you guys can move up. We can move into this room. And I was like, I've never seen a food cart here, and I've never seen an ice cream truck here. So I asked the school, and the school was like, yeah, sure. So we did like 2,800 in the food cart in sales. We sold out of everything. If I'd have brought more, I would have done more. But then we did 8,000 in just ice cream sales. So between the two, we did almost $11,000 in sales.
That's nice.
In 8 hours. So you can make some serious money just with ice. And at that point, I was like, I'm done with the food cart.
Wow. I'm learning a lot about the economics of the business side of ice cream carts. Oh, this way, yeah. It's an eye opener because I didn't realize that ice cream is all about feeling good, not about the temperature or anything like that. It's all about the feel good.
Everyone
So
loves
that was something that I learned. Yes, that is true. That is a factual statement. You will never ever understand how factual that is. So when I started getting into it, we got into the food cart in 2017, and I didn't want to do ice cream, but we started adding ice cream, and it went over very well. Okay, so there's a boss in the next room whenever you guys are ready.
Okay, ready. Oh yeah, this guy, the blob. Go get
Go
him. Oh yeah. He's in a jumper room.
So the way that I discovered, or the way that it worked out, how I discovered ice cream makes everybody happy is this. So with food, I like food because you get instant gratification. Either they like your food or they hate your food. So when I provide a service and I make the food, I'll have my customers come and go, oh, it was good. Or you see them eating and everybody's happy and because everybody usually gathers around when you're eating food. So everybody's around, everybody's happy. Hey, cool. I just made everybody feel better. I fed them. I had a good day. But then with ice cream, it's so different. Like I never had people coming up and buying our food and posing next to the food cart to take pictures with it. But also with the ice cream truck, I saw people and they would bring their kids up and their dogs up because we have pup cups, and they bring their friends up and they bring their parents, like 30 or 40-year-old kids would bring their parents up to get ice cream, and they'd all take group pictures together and be like, hey, we're out getting ice cream. We saw an ice cream truck, because a lot of people don't see ice cream trucks anymore. And I was like, holy shit, like ice cream, an ice cream truck, it's not just a product. It's like a memory. It's a thing. Like people love it. It's more than just a product you sell to people. It's memories. And I was like, holy wowzer. So we ended up putting a picture booth type thing on the side of the truck where you can take a picture with the ice cream truck. And that has been a huge hit. We also, from another ice cream vendor, we found a little wheel of, fortune, whatever. You can spin your little wheel and it'll choose your ice cream for you. Or you can win your ice cream. There's a little sliver on there where you can win your ice cream for free. There's so many little gimmicks and little things that people love that just triggers some type of euphoric feeling. And it's like, I love this. This is great. But that's with an ice cream truck, not with a food cart. And so you like, if you really sit down and look at ice cream is amazing.
Wow.
Now, if you go to your local supermarket in the wintertime, the ice cream aisle will be completely empty because people are buying ice cream because ice cream makes them feel better. Even though it makes them feel worse later on when they're like, God dang, I gotta put on 5 extra pounds. But seriously, it's all psychological. I love it. I never realized there was that. I always looked at the ice cream truck as that's the pedophile mobile, you know? It was the old stigma that pedophiles drive ice cream truck. And that's why it's seriously.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
I pushed myself to not get an ice cream truck for several years because I was like, I don't want to be known in my town as the guy who drives the ice cream truck because I'm going to be picked on.
Yeah.
And then when I finally found a deeper meaning to it, I'm like, dude, this is amazing. And I don't give a shit. Anybody can laugh at this and think it's crazy, but seriously, until you get an ice cream truck and see the people come up that just, I don't know how many times a day I get the comment, I wish there was more ice cream trucks. I love that I see you drive on an ice cream truck. And they literally give me their cell phone number and say, text me when you're coming back through.
Wow.
I have so many numbers on my phone where I do a mass text and say, hey, I'm going out today. We're going through this neighborhood, this neighborhood, this. If you need something, just holler at us. That's what I do now. Like it's really cool. There's no stigma, there's no bad. And we average $200 an hour. And this is just prepackaged ice cream.
That is crazy.
Coming to your stream, you get business tips as well.
And they're good ones too, because I always notice like the ice cream truck, it comes down our street and it's like I can hear it like a couple blocks away. And you would think, it'd just come right through, but it takes half an hour to go a couple blocks because people just keep running out and running out there like getting it.
People chase me down in their cars and say, hey, we have a birthday party going on over here. We saw you go by and you didn't stop. You didn't come up our road. Can you please come back? And I'm like, yeah. And I'll go back and have in less than 5 minutes, we'll do $80 in sales.
Wow.
So, I mean, do your math. Like, it's insane how much money. We usually start off in the park. Now, since I've been partnered up with parks for so long and do the food cart stuff with them, they gave us exclusive rights to the park. That's the key. Relationships. So I learned this on Amazon. Relationships are everything. Relationships, you wouldn't think relationships would matter in other, lines of business, but they spread out and it's like a spider web. They go everywhere. So building those relationships over a period of time, and then I started doing the food cart, and then I started doing the ice cream truck. They gave me exclusive rights to the park. So no other food vendor or ice cream truck is allowed to go into those parks. We go into the park, and the first half hour we're there, we make $400, like clockwork, every time. That's how we always start. We want to start on a positive, so we always go to the park. Now, our park is packed in the summertime. As long as it's not too hot, it'll be packed. So we'll do in between $200 to $400, and then we leave. We stay there for about half hour to an hour, then we'll leave, and then we go hit a few neighborhoods that we know are really good to kind of, boost us up and get us going. Because once we made $500, we're like so amped up, my wife and I, that we're like, let's keep going. And then we'll use Peter's offer on $800 to $1,000, and then we're like, let's call it a day.
Best thing about
so
it,
we'll go and work for 5 hours and make
cash business.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cash is king. Oh my.
The IRS doesn't know anything. Actually, I just explained everything. It's on YouTube. Shit, I'm gonna have to nuke this.
No, don't worry. Trump, Doge fired so many IRS agents. You'll never have to worry anymore.
Nope, because now Aporia is gonna turn me in because you were knocking his server.
No.
He's turning me in. No, that's the thing about it is the ice cream business is insane, and the funny thing about it is it's dying. There are so many ice cream vendors selling their trucks off, and I don't know why. Like I see there's endless amounts of market share for everybody. There's so much market out there. Why? And then the only thing I can think of is there's people just like we're talking about our communities not doing community events where there's people that love doing it, and there's people that don't want to do it, that you're basically filling that. They're the ones the people that love doing it are retiring or dying, and now there's nobody that's filling that void, that gap.
Yeah. I think another thing is like you said, I kind of funny. I always thought the ice cream truck guy was a pedophile. I'm sorry. I was one of those. I was like,
that's ever since we were little kids.
Yeah.
I rolled. So when we first got our truck, it looks like a UPS truck, a big box van. And it was just white. All it was white. I had some simple lettering on it because we were waiting to get it painted or wrapped. We were debating. But we ran out just to go test some markets. And I laughed because a little girl came running up, and she was probably about 7 or 8. She looked right at me. I'm sitting in the driver's seat. She looked right at me with his big googly eyes because she knew there was ice cream. It says ice cream on the side. And she turned around and ran away. And this was down at the park, right at the playscape. And then she came up with her mother and her sister. And her mother goes, "Oh, she came over and told me that there was a creeper van here, but she didn't tell me it was ice cream truck." And apparently, the little girl said, "White van equals creeper van."
Yeah.
So it was good. I told her, I commended the little girl. I gave her a free ice cream for being, smart and not going to a stranger's van. But I said, just remember my face. Remember this. I usually have my wife in the serving window because it tends to be a little bit, easy, ice breaking when you have a female in the window opposed to some creeper dude with a beard. But when it comes down to it, I commend the little girl. We laughed about it, we joked about it, and ever since that, I've seen her probably 4 or 5 times, and she comes running right up and gets an ice cream every time now.
Oh, that's good.
But that's the thing. You can't fight that stigma. Every age knows that whole white van is the creeper.
Yeah. That's good to know. I mean, people spend so much money going to dental school and law school. In the end, like you go to law school, if you don't make partner, you're just a failure basically. And you spend all that money and everything, but you make an ice cream truck and you make bank, guys. Best advice you can get.
Just become a divorce lawyer. They make bank.
Oh yeah, that one. I mean, but
or marry a rich woman and just get divorced, then you make bank.
There you go.
Wand.
Oh, the wand.
So the next video we'll do Amazon, and I'll explain how to make money on Amazon.
That's right, guys. And it's not affiliate marketing, so make sure you tune in for the next one. Silver
I've
steel
been
cloak.
wanting.
Yes.
I've been wanting to do a video on that, but I told you about that. I just don't have the gumshoe to do it. So we'll do it on your video. So everybody wants to get rich on Amazon. I'll explain exactly how to get about 20 grand a month.
That is good. Yeah, here it is. And you can learn some EQ at the same time. Anybody want any of the things there? The ring is soul energy. One of them has the soul energy. Increases your mystical resistance. This is a buff. Dang, the loot is so good here. Where can you get loot like this? So good.
I'll roll you for the cleric spell.
Oh, cleric spell. What is it? High priest bulwark. You can go ahead and have it. You can have that. You're welcome. So that's yours. We got an enchanter wand. You should probably take it for Josie. Okay,
I can do that.
Okay, so
I just got Josie up to 55.
All right.
Aye.
Now we do have 2 other nice things. The cloak. I bet you that's going to be really good. When it turns legendary, they don't even have it on legendary at all. And the ring, ring of resistance is no, this is prismatic ring. Oh, there's ring of resistance, legendary 2,500. It's not bad. It's all right. Soul energy.
The Planet Time version of that, or that's like the Luckland version of that Planet Time. You say that prismatic ring of resistance?
Yeah.
That's the Planet Time one. I just think it's funny.
Yeah, that's the better one. Yeah. Spell shield 6, nice. Really nice. Anybody want any of the things there? Like, look at that cloak. That's pretty sweet.
That's a good tank cloak.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll pass.
Okay. Yeah. I have something that has much more heal and spell damage. How about the ring of resistance? Anybody? Okay, go ahead.
What cloak does Tricare have?
Yeah, Tricare.
Oh, door. I'll be right back.
Okay, DoorDash.
That's got heal and spell damage. I wonder what's the legendary. Is there a legendary version of one of that cloak in Bazaar?
No, I don't think so. I kind of checked. Maybe there is.
I have the cloak of mourning.
Well, go ahead and grab the stuff, guys.
That cloak's an upgrade. I'd grab it, Tross.
Yeah.
Okay.
And get your cleric spell too.
I'll grab the wand for Josie.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Is that literally KEI on it or no?
Yes, it is.
Holy shit. So we got KEI at 55 then. Oh,
Yeah, and to
I'll have to
think,
come over and buff us with that before we raid.
isn't it nice?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Charles, you really need to upgrade on your cloak there.
Did he really order DoorDash?
Yeah, always does. That's the trip to the door. DoorDash.
We've been having an epidemic of DoorDash people here not delivering their stuff.
Uh-huh.
So people keep getting charged, and then their product does. So they'll order DoorDash. Let's just say they order a pizza or they order Wendy's, and the DoorDasher will go to their property, take the picture, and then leave with it. Apparently, and they'll say that it was delivered, but it was never delivered, and they still get charged for it. That just happened like 5 times in the last week and a half.
Wow. What would happen over here is DoorDasher would bring your food, but then eat part of it and then deliver it. Always sample the
That's
goods.
a friend of ours was pregnant. She ordered Wendy's. I don't know. It was like 11 o'clock at night or midnight. She was having her craving, and she lives out in the country. And she
God.
tracked her DoorDasher. The DoorDasher goes to Wendy's to pick it up, and then went to the cinema and just apparently ate it and passed out. Just ate the food, passed out because it was like 2:30 in the morning, and she could still track the DoorDasher, and she's just sitting at the cinema.
Oh man.
Yeah, so apparently it was like Cheryl. Cheryl ate her food and just passed out at the cinema.
Oh. Brackus is getting a late night DoorDash.
Oh, I'm back. Dion dropped me some tiramisu for tomorrow.
Yeah, I told you it was DoorDash, guys. Or at least something like that. Let's go, guys.
Yep, we're just running across.
No invisible walls? Huh?
Yeah, invisible wall right here.
Okay, here we go. Game on.
I knew there was an invisible wall. I forgot it was behind the damn pillar. Shut up. It's been like a week since I've been up here. I forgot. It's gonna be a boss. Oh shit.
Oh yo. Another Slimo.
So, since we have time, we'll talk about the best sellers of ice cream.
Yes, that's a good one.
If anybody guess what the best sellers of prepackaged ice cream are? And now you got to think, you got Bomb Pops, you have all the faces, so you'll have like SpongeBob, Sonic, Batman, Spider-Man, Minions, Kung Fu Panda,
What the hell?
what the hell is the stupid?
some
Oh,
bad.
Powerpuff Girl. Then you have your Sour Wower, you have your bubble gum, you have your cotton candy, you got all those. So, what do you think the favorite would be?
SpongeBob. Yeah, drumstick. No, those cheap ones that come in like a little cup.
Okay, you're doing good at first. The drumstick is probably up there in the number like top 3. The
Wow.
simple drumstick is in the top 3.
The
I'd say the
Neapolitan
number.
ice cream sandwich.
No, but that one's up there in the top 5. I don't understand why too, because I think it's disgusting. But hey, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. We're pretty close though.
The number one seller is the Bomb Pop Red, White, and Blue. The OG Bomb Pop.
Wow.
I was thinking that. I didn't think it would rank. What?
Yeah, the OG Bomb Pop. I literally get 10 cases of those in there, 24 pack or 12 packs. Sorry, because I get the jumbo ones. So it's I'll get 10 cases, so 120, and I will sell out in 3 days.
Dang.
And those things are 96 cents a piece, and I sell them for $3 a piece. That's the other thing I love about ice cream, the markup.
the markup, the percentage is insane. So even if you did have a driver, you could do it in threes. You could do a third goes to the truck, a third goes to the driver, and a third goes to you, and everybody would be making money.
Dang.
I'm quitting my job and joining the ice cream phase.
Yeah.
I'll have a truck next year. You can drive it. I'll split it with you 50-50.
Taco stuff.
Well, I will tell you guys, back when I was in high school, I used to work for a hot dog truck in Golden Gate Park. Okay, so we sold so many. You had to have a contract or a license and all that stuff with San Francisco Park and Rec to be out there, and people bid on the contract and all that. But the point is that hot dogs sold really well, but also what sold well, which to my surprise, were those Hostess pies.
Mm-hmm.
Those sold really well. I was surprised. Yeah, we sold a lot of those.
That's another crazy thing about prepackaged ice cream. So prepackaged ice cream is FDA approved, manufactured. You don't need permits. You don't need licenses. You don't need all that health code bullshit. Now, you probably will need permits to peddle in different municipalities. You know, that some cities or some townships or villages or whatever require you to register because they don't want just any stranger showing up. So usually what it is like a $10 background check at the police department, and they run a quick check to make sure you're not a pedo, and that's it. You know, you pay the $10 and you're good for the year. Some cities require me to do it every 6 months, some every 3 months. But the point is it's very minimal to get in. Where at the food cart I have 2 inspections every year. I have to keep. I have a special transitory food license, so it's STFU, Special Transitory Food Unit is what it is. So I can cook and prep everything within the trailer, and I have to have inspections. I have to have all this, you know, a lot of overhead. And I think just to get it set up nowadays, the first initial inspection is like $1,800. So it's not cheap. And then to get your license renewed every year, you have to spend, I think it's like $190 or $200, and then $90 per inspection. You need 2 inspections a year.
Wow.
But anyway, with ice cream, zero, nada, zilch. I have nothing because all I'm doing is selling ice cream out of a freezer.
That's right. That's the way to go.
So for people that want to get a food cart eventually or want to move, you start out with ice cream. Number one, you're going to be able to get to know your public, get to know your people in the area, and then you're also going to develop a following. And then if you wanted to move up into a food trailer or a food truck, you're going to, number one, have the funds and the finances to do it cash instead of, borrowing money, which nobody wants to do that. You don't want overhead just in case you start to fail. Then you're going to be owing people. You don't want to do that. But now you have the funds to do it with cash, and you're already going to have a following. So you'd already have people that wanted to come to your food cart. So, I mean, I did it the opposite way, and I learned now after doing both. I'm like, oh my God, I should have done ice cream to begin with.
That's great. Man, don't ever change from ice cream trucks. Just stay there.
Oh, that's the plan. The plan is next year. We were just talking. So my wife and I, since I'm injured or whatever, I'm starting to finally get outside and walk. And we're doing our walks outside. And we just talk. And we just talk about stuff. And we, of course, started talking about the ice cream truck because we're putting a new engine in it this week. And then, now that we have a new engine in it, we have a better heartbeat. We're going to be able to go further. So we're talking about stretching out and moving into different territories. But the one thing we're talking about is the music in the truck. And I think it was funny. We were just talking about the music shortly ago. And so a lot of people have actually commented about the song that we use, and they know it's us because there's another ice cream truck that does come to our area every once in a while. And they say that if they don't hear our song, they don't go outside. Like you seriously will develop some very loyal customers. So that's the key thing is developing, number one, a routine, but also your own thing. Like develop your own little thing. And our thing is this song. We use this particular song. We've always had it for the last, 2.5 years. We've had the ice cream truck now, and everybody knows us for that song. And I don't know how many times we'll be sitting in a park and they'll be like, play the song. We'll blare the song really quick. And the people are like, yay. And that's what I'm saying. Even 70-year-old people will freak out when they hear the song. They just love it. They absolutely love it. So we were just talking about keeping our song, and we're talking about getting another truck. So this year, I think we're putting all our money into the truck, redoing it. And we're going to be putting in
a new PA system, but also we're doing solar. We're going to do all solar with a inverter setup this year. Next year, we're going to do a new truck. Because we're going to be dropping probably $10,000 into our current truck. Next year, we'll spend $10,000 on a new truck. But we don't spend 10 grand on a new truck. We will spend $1,000 on a new truck, and we'll fix up a beater because I like rebuilding stuff. I love doing that. I love getting a truck that people think is worthless. And I have a full shop. I was going to say I have a full service center, not mine, but it's my other job. I have a full service center. I got a 20K lift and everything. So I'm good to go.
Wow.
So we'll drop the engine out. We'll gut the whole thing. I like doing it. I've never remodeled a truck like that. When we did all of the inside spray foam panels, we did a rooftop AC unit. We did all the lighting on the outside. I've never done that before. So I just kind of watched some YouTube videos. I was like, let's see what happened. And it turned out amazing. And it felt good doing it, number one, because now we know if anything breaks, how to fix it.
That's sweet. Guys, take a look at the loot, see if there's anything you like. The helmet has a nice it sells for a lot, really.
What?
I have something better.
Do you see that staff? That's cool.
Heck, man.
I forgot to. Yeah, I forgot to put. Oh yeah, Mark of the Predator. Yeah.
The neighborhood predator.
What?
Neighborhood pedophile in the white truck.
Yeah, that's your group. Your group gets attacked by the neighborhood predator.
Yeah, I roll on that one.
Shoot, look at that. That's not bad for his 40 AC. Let's see, what do I have on the other one? 50 AC. This is actually heal amount is pretty good for the staff of assault.
Look at that helm. Look at that helm though.
Good
grants
too.
you a the road, decreasing your chance to fizzle. So there's your channeling 10%.
The staff is super good. It's like better than the one I have. Definitely is, because the damage delay, but the heal amount is really good too. It's better, much better than what I'm using right now. Okay, I'll roll off with Tross if he's interested in the staff. Okay, what's
Brackus? Go ahead, man.
Okay, I'll pick up the staff.
I'll roll for the legs.
Okay, he's rolling for the legs. Okay, Brackus looks like. Which one do you want, Brackus?
1 second.
This is our best night ever. Everybody's rolling on stuff.
And there's Ancient Burnout Blaze. That is for Zanzan.
That's supposedly, people said that's better than current Burnout. So that's the best Burnout you can get in the game right now.
Okay, Tricare got 48. Was Brackus rolling for the legs also?
No.
He's rolling for the helmet, right?
Brackus rolling for the staff.
But you
get 893, sucker.
Brackus rolled for the staff?
No, if it's an upgrade for you, take it, man.
Oh no! If you can use it, definitely you should get it, because we need you as survivability. I have no problem.
I just
never get anything.
But you do it.
No, I got myself.
Yeah.
No. Here, go ahead, you guys work it out here. Let me see here, because let me check something here.
Take it.
I'm gonna go on a loot strike if you don't loot it.
No, that thing's actually, it's pretty kind of cheap in the bazaar. Don't worry. It's really cheap. Yeah.
I'm just happy seeing all the guys. Everybody, we're all going on a loot. And normally we do a night of raiding, and everybody's like, nah. Because I hate to say it, but the phase one the first 2 phases of Planes of Power, like the loot sucks. Or the tier 1 and tier 2, loot isn't that great.
Well, Brackus, go ahead and take it, because I'm going to get the one from the bazaar and level it, because that way I don't have to level it up. Here, I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, let's see. Let me see. What was it called again? Let me see. Go ahead, and you guys grab the rest of the stuff.
Zanzan, you looting that or what?
Yeah, Zanzan, you need the spell.
Yeah, give me a second. I can't chat while the game's on. I gotta switch back to.
You got to run in admin mode. So right click. So if you close Discord, right click, open in admin. That should fix that problem 100%. I'm gonna say just close your Discord out and then run it, or just right click and then say open an admin or whatever, and that should 100% fix that. All I was saying was if you weren't gonna loot that, I was so gonna loot it.
Apparently, I have too many items in my thing. Let me write it down.
It has been a very, very good night. We got one more boss, Atenha Ra herself.
Oh yeah, let's go finish off Big Lady. Yeah, and Garrett Graves definitely says Ancient Burnout is the best burnout you can get, for sure. All right, we're here. Oh, these guys. Haha.
I'm gonna call him Garrett Encyclopedia Graves because anytime I need to know something, I'm just gonna go right to him. Or Garrett Wikipedia Graves.
There you go. All right, game on.
For the last trash. I know you guys are sad, but this is the last trash.
Oh. Lies. There's another one.
Well, there's not.
You split.
Well, the last trash. That's yeah. These two. Of course they split. I was gonna say, don't kill that one. Let's take it home.
Yeah, I'm gonna
If
think
only we
about
had a
starting
gold
an ice
ball.
cream truck now.
I will fly out there and help you set it up. But you know what though? You'd have to get out of San Francisco because I could imagine, just like New York City, there's probably a limited or finite amount of permits, and I bet you
Yeah.
they're all tapped.
Yeah, for here, for sure. You need a permit for everything you do. There's a
And
lot of
so I had a gentleman up here from New York, and actually I think it back, he's from Miami, and he was like, "You need to buy all the permits and blah 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 because then you can lease them out." And that's what a lot of the big timers will do is they'll buy all the permits up and then they lease them out. And it's like up here, it's not like that, dude. And he's like, "It doesn't work like that." I was like, "No." Like they don't have the big city mentality up here. It's anybody can operate anywhere without a permit. He's like, "Well, that's no fun." I was like, "Yeah, but look, there's one truck for every, 150 miles up here or 200 miles. There's one truck." Well,
Come
why?
on up,
Because
guys.
people don't. I don't know. People don't want to run an ice cream truck apparently.
All right, everybody's
I will
here.
tell you. I will tell you guys all the ice cream secrets, but I sure as hell don't tell anybody around here because I definitely don't want. I don't want to see another ice cream truck.
Going in.
She is. Oh wow. Oh right.
Whee.
Tossing.
She death touches every 30 seconds, so make sure you
Really?
practice.
Lies.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't.
Just silence.
Oh, here we go. Let's get those leg heels going. Trying to cast leg heels. Make sure you're close enough. Silenced, good old silence. Okay, deploying pets on her and everything. Sending it all in. I'm
Like
gonna
your
use harm
collar with
touch.
the sword.
What's that?
That collar, whoever got the collar with the flaming sword on it.
Oh yeah.
So we have Saru as the last boss of Luckland.
Yep.
Yep.
Think about when you'd like to hit up Saru. Well, Garrett made us a nice weapon, so we're good to go on that.
Yeah. We're good to go tomorrow if you want.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of trash clearing, though, to get to those Pastorios.
Yeah.
Pastrami sandwiches. Yeah. You got to, unfortunately, you're seeing Viz mobs. If you get unlucky, you'll end up having to clear a lot of trash.
I'm going to
I
go
am
ahead and
curious,
pop
though, if
Harm
we could-
Touch. Yes.
I'm curious if we could do Agnar, though, now that, found out that we could snare and root everything. That might make everything different.
Yeah, it definitely will.
If we can root park Agnar, then yeah.
I mean, shoot, just snare him. He'd be so easy to kite. Garrett, we don't have the key yet for... Where's she going?
What do you do?
Remember that thing I said the other day I was going to surprise you guys
Oh.
with? It finally worked. Dirty fighting, baby.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did that on one of the, like the creator or somebody.
Yeah, this is
And,
hilarious.
Yeah, and he almost ran out of the zone.
Yeah, I figured this is safe because we're at least not going to aggro anything. A guy I do plenty of time with did this to Zek, and he almost aggroed Interruck on us. Like, let's not do that anymore. It was kind of cool, though, because we're just chasing Rallo Zek. He's not doing any damage, we're just chasing him all over. Just sitting there whacking on him.
And Chuck Holloway, welcome aboard out on YouTube. You don't need a Daybreak account at all. It's an emulator server.
You go to their Discord, they have, or I'd say their webpage, I think. Do they have a nice write-up on their webpage, or is it still just their Discord?
Discord, I think.
Yeah, they might have something on their webpage now, finally. But they have a beautiful write-up on how to install this and get it all set up.
I always put it this way. I can't read, and I was able to do it.
That's a really good sign.
Yeah, I was going to say, I get frustrated easily and just give up. And I was able to do it.
Before they put their patcher in.
Yeah. My issue was I was like post new patcher, but it was before the new patcher was working. So I had the new patcher and I couldn't get it to work. So for 2 days, I just sat there looking at it like, I can't figure it out. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to play. And then my buddy who played here was like, dude, does your patcher look like this? I said, no. So that was the one. Now both patchers technically work, so you don't have to worry about that.
she have a smoldering brand? She has
Yeah,
a-
looks like that.
Does she have a torch in her hand?
Yeah.
Interesting, because that's a really good item. Let's see what if it gets legendary.
Dun, dun, dun.
Remember, the essence that she drops turns into the Bastion slot necklace.
Oh shit, Brackus. Wow, is that you doing mana burn?
Yeah. That
Oh
was
my
close.
god, that was too close. Wow, danger, danger.
Almost slipped in a banana peel there.
Yeah.
As far as I know, she drops this absolutely every time. But it's the essence, and it turns. You turn it in, and Umbral Plains and get that necklace.
What necklace? What are you talking
No, I just linked it in party.
about? Yeah, too much scrolling.
Oh my god!
Yeah, leave me alone.
You need to use some of that platinum you got to buy yourself a new chat box.
Ugh.
No, he's probably went down to the gamblers, got it all rid of that by now.
And EverQuest Footpad, welcome aboard. We are at the final boss. We just have defeated her. Good time. Let's
Shit.
check it out. Oh, wow. Look at that. There's a smoldering brand.
Way to go! Oh my god!
Akivan
Another
Mask,
ancient burnout.
Ancient Burnout, and Ancient Master of Death, Necro Spell. Oh my.
Ooh.
That's a nice one. We also have Leggings of Judgment. There's some really good stuff here. Abjuration 5%
How's
on
that
it.
mask?
And then we have the Mask is Akivan Masters, Preservation of Akiva. Oh, it's a mana saver. Spell damage
50 damage.
50. That's really good.
Ooh.
Let's see what do we have out here. Yeah, that's serious. That is serious with the AC of 60, which is really good. Charisma 13, super ridiculously good. Conjuration 13, really good for caster classes that use conjuration. Torch of Judgment, there you go. Evocation plus 5%, which is nice. AC 100, oh my gosh. Cleric, Druid, Shaman, that's another sweet one. Dang, the heal amount
Yes,
30,
there's some
holy smoke.
Soul Essence of Atenha. That's that necklace. Remember, everybody needs one.
Ooh, let's roll.
And then there's the Ring of Judgment. Check that out. It casts Key also. Oh, required
Great.
level 60.
We'll be there next week.
Yeah, Soul Essence right there. Okay, so who's interested in what? There's some crazy good loot here. Makes you really want to come back your high levels and just get the loot. It's that good. Oh my.
I'm interested in Burnout Blaze.
Okay, who's interested in Burnout Blaze? Well, there's another one before, right? So this one you
Yeah.
automatically get. Okay, that one's yours. And then Brackus gets a necro thing. Mask, legs. Anybody interested in legs or mask?
I'm interested in a mask.
Okay, the mask is crazy good. Yep. Okay. Spell damage. Yeah, definitely. That would definitely be that. Okay, so anybody else interested in the mask? If not, they'll go to Brackus. Let's see
Actually,
what
is
the
a really
legs
good
are.
mask for your trio. That's pretty cool. That's what I'm saying. Is stuff like this. You know, people a melee would want that originally, or something like a tank. But now you got, since you're a you're multi-class. That's cool because shit like this actually encompasses all of your classes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So if there's no oh, there's your rolls. Dragos and Brackus 696. It was a close win. So Brackus, you win the face mask.
Oh,
Ooh.
I was rolling on the spell. I
You're
wasn't rolling on the
okay.
leg
The spell you
or the
automatically
mask.
get because Zanzan got the one before.
Okay.
Okay, so Brackus, you get the mask. Anybody looking for legs? How about Torch?
Dude, I roll on a torch.
Torch is seriously good. Okay, go
Did you
ahead.
see the effect though on those legs?
Right?
Increases the potency of healing spells by 23%.
Yeah, that's an improved healing one. I'm interested in the legs there. That's a definitely power healing one. Although I'll have to
Yeah.
go up spell haste 4, which is really good. But yeah, I would take the improved healing. I think what's my best one that I have already? I have improved healing 4. It's only 20%. This is extra 3%, which is not bad. Okay. How about nobody's interested in the legs? How about the ring? The ring cast key at 60.
Sick.
Anybody? It's a clicky.
Shit, nobody want it? Take it. It's
Oh,
key, guys.
okay, I'll pick the legs up. And then, okay, so you guys rolled. Okay, go for it then. Go ahead and
Roll
work it
for
out.
let's roll for the soul incense so we can get that necklace.
Yeah, go ahead, you guys. What is it? What's so good about the necklace?
Didn't you see the stats?
No, it went
I just said
by.
it.
Here it
Yeah.
is.
And all it
See
is
right
the
there.
turning. You just go turn that into the spirit of the skeleton dude in Umbral Plains, and he gives you that talisman of the Valkyrith.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
that is super nice. You're not replacing that till Planet Time.
We're all
Okay.
rolling.
Okay, whoever's interested in the soul essence, go ahead and roll for it.
$708.
Anybody? Zanzan, you rolling?
Nope.
Okay.
Pass.
All right, Brackus. You're the winner.
Yay!
Brad,
Enjoy.
dude.
Sweet.
Lots of good stuff here. Lots of. So much loot to deal with. Lots of good stuff. Wow. It's like Merry Christmas loot.
No kidding.
Yeah, so many things to level up now. So many. Boy. Just look at all this stuff. All right, guys. Good run tonight. So yeah, think about what you'd like to do tomorrow, and we'll be back at it. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching out there. And we have defeated this, but we still have Saru to do. So tomorrow will be either Saru or something else. We'll see what happens. Tune in same time, roughly around 8 to 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. And thank you all for watching. And hope you learned a lot of tips from Dragos's ice cream truck tutorial here. Just don't open one in his same town, otherwise you'll find yours on fire pretty soon.
Oh shit!
You'll find out I'm not such a nice guy all of a sudden.
Well, you know that. Remember that video I put up of specialty towing in San Francisco, the one that tows you while you're in the car? If you watch other news stories, they caught them from what they were doing is they were also going around and setting fire to the competitors' tow trucks. So there's some vicious people out there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's hilarious. So.
End your video. Here's the pro tip. Get an ice cream truck. So in the summertime, you do that. And then what I do in the wintertime is I shut my ice cream truck down in October and I do towing. Because in the wintertime, I make 30% of whatever the truck makes. And the truck can make, on average, 50 grand a month, $100,000. So if you're really lucky. So I make 30%. Some of our drivers are pulling in $8,000 a month in the wintertime. Our best month for a driver was $11,500, and that was last winter. Just that, you make some sick money doing towing in the wintertime.
And if you teach them the San Francisco style, like tow them when they don't want to be towed.
You're just stealing cars. Shit, you'll get rich, and you can also get a free car out of the deal.
Yeah, and you can kidnap somebody at the same time. Do it all three at once. Thanks for the pro tip. That was awesome, guys. Okay, guys, have a great Mother's Day tomorrow.